Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Sorry for that. I was messing around. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Rise of Unity. I always look away right when it
I
happens. I always
know.
do it. But hello, everybody. Welcome to another session. I'm Spaz, and with me are all my lovely players with the lovely session of Rise of Unity happening and going on. But let's get into it. Starting off with the hairy individual. I can't even call you the most hairiest. You're just hairy at this point. Rezo.
Hello, I'm Shadow. I play Rezol Rendal, the Thief Wizard combo.
Harry and harried.
Very nice, very nice. And I guess next off is the biggest of the group.
That's me. I'm Brian, and I am playing Vindebrand Vettenstein, the giant kin druid, and I just fell off my third balcony of the campaign.
Only your third. You think you know more often.
We're only 10
considering your
sessions in,
size.
man.
That is a good point. You're right. There's still room to grow. Still many cliffs to fall
Yeah.
off. Next up, Indrid. Sneakiest of the group.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dylan. I'm going to be playing Injured Cold, and I'm kind of, as a player, regretting coming in here and trying to murder everyone. But we'll see how Darwinism works out here.
Okay, then. Very nice, very nice. And then next up is the hairiest of the group now, Rave.
Yeah, he is. Hi, guys. My name's AJ. I play Ray. He's the Valor Bard. He's a shroud, aka Tabaxi in this world. Bold, daring, and courageous. You know he's the best and the most excited member of the party to be in the thick of this. I don't know what you're fearing. I think this is a great time.
Okay, then. And I guess, the face of the party, maybe? Or maybe the soul of the party. It's really hard to tell. What would you
wrinkliest?
say, Arlo? Maybe the wrinkliest. Definitely the wrinkliest.
He is definitely the wrinkliest. Old halfling, shadow sorcerer, Arlo Thistlebrush, played by yours truly, Connor Tibbs. Happy to be here.
Very nice, very nice. And with that, right before we get into this session, which is right in the combat, Brian, would you like to give us a recap?
I can. So we started episode 10 by opening a box that we had found buried in the sewers, and it had some draconic written on it that basically led us to understand that we were dealing with some snake folk eventually. But anyways, after we were able to grab a breather, Rave caught a few rats from a swarm and used them as bait for one of the blood snakes that we had run into. We ended up catching one, but had no luck trying to talk with it, so we put it back into the box and went topside. Once under the sun, let's see, Rave went and got some information from Mr. E, was given access to Gamma to use for directions to the next place we needed to investigate. He was rushed out quickly as Mr. E had someone else coming pretty soon. Arlo got some information from one of the town guard. Rezo identified the chainmail that we had found down there to be +2 chainmail. Indrid got a prepayment for the promise of slaying the giant green ooze that we had already slain. And Vin went and got a bunch of diamonds. So after they all met up, they went down back to Malcorks to give his butler Argoth the information that they had gathered. Before they left to find the next piece of the puzzle, Vin got his reward in the form of some druidic armor, which was really nice. After a couple hours, they arrived at the inn. And while deciding what to do, Indrid decided to get down to business, walked in, slapped a dead snake on the bar, and said, "What's going on with this?" They had some back and forth. Bartender said, "Get the fuck out of here." We said, "Hell no." And we ended up getting into some initiative, basically. So, Arlo did his thing with doing some range damage, some crossbowmen. Indrid bamped up there to help out. Rezo took out a bunch of minions after rolling 4 nat 3s in a row, I think it was. And Snake Vin got tossed up to the balcony and then fell right off. And we're mid-fight right now. I think Rave's grappling one of the Yontis that had just joined the fight as well. So lots of blood spilt already. Hopefully not too much more.
Definitely. And with that, you all getting back inside of the fight at this point, we're starting back at the top of the initiative with the one, the only, Indrid Cold, the fastest of the group, it seems. What will you do now?
Okay. I'm gonna rush him.
Wait.
I'm gonna rush him.
Wait. Can you make that jump?
What do you mean that jump? Oh, is there okay, I see what's going
20
on. Now.
feet.
Yeah, you're
I was like, I rushed him. I was like, holy shit, did he just run the wall?
No, I didn't
Chandelier?
understand
my hands
how-
up.
Swing from a
anyone wants
chandelier?
stepping stones.
No, I have stuff to do.
Hold on.
All right. In that case, can I duck down behind this little balcony?
Trying to like get on the other side of it.
No, I want cover.
Oh, you want cover? Yeah, you can definitely get cover. It's about half cover at this point if you duck
Okay.
down behind
I'm gonna blast him.
it. Okay then.
Come on, Stormtrooper aim.
Don't you want the opposite?
He's reverse psychologying the roll 20.
I see.
Oh no, I'm doing this one by hand.
Oh, he's reverse psychologying his dice.
25 for the first bolt.
That might hit.
Okay.
Maybe. Who knows?
God, does it hit?
And 14 for the second.
The second one will not hit.
Okay. So that is
Blast.
1d10 plus 4.
Blast him.
Just blast him. Just
5 damage.
not bad, not bad. Is that including your
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide.
Okay then. Roll that stealth check.
23.
Okay then. You are effectively hidden for the moment. As Arlo, you pretty much see Injured almost go pretty much prone to the ground right next to the railing, just like taking cover with like one of his fingers up in the air, just getting ready to blast again. And with that point,
run over the side.
and with that point, it's actually it's the crossbowman's attack now. So, who will they shoot at? You know, they don't know where the other guy went because I'll try it. I'll try the perception check. Nah, they have no clue where he went. So they're gonna focus fire the small one. So
Yeah.
both actually. No, this one down here that actually hasn't been shot yet because you've only been dealing with one of them. He's actually going to go over and lean down and shoot at one of the people below, which from what he can see right now, that's Vin right there, Rezo's right there, and Rave's right there. So he's going to shoot at not Rave, since Rave has cover from one of the other people. So he's going to shoot at Rezo. So one at Arlo, one at Rezo. Click. Okay then. Does a 7 hit you, Arlo?
No.
Hey, does a 19 hit you, Rezo?
Yeah. Yes.
I think that's just barely hits your AC when you're whistling.
Yeah, I got an 18.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Actually,
Oh shit.
even with your cover, yeah. It's
Yeah.
completely good. So you take 5 piercing damage and give me a Constitution saving throw.
How rude.
How potent.
11. That's
you
not
take-
very good.
So you take 9 poison damage along with the 5 piercing damage.
Oof.
As you get just shot in the back with a crossbow bolt from above, as literally you see this snake individual with a large snake-like head looking down at you with a crossbow pretty much up against the railing, just aiming at you at this point as they kind of like lean back and pretty much going back into the room to reload. As they end their turn, as it's now Rave's turn. Not Rave's.
No.
Fuck! No!
This
I was
goes.
doing so good!
It took less than 10 minutes.
Rezo.
Stop the clock. All right.
Restart the clock.
Last time. Can't do it again.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to start just giving out cards at this point.
Well, you're starting to catch yourself now, at least.
Going for the one right next to me, right there.
Okay, then that will hit.
The one I'm grappling.
The one next to her is unconscious.
Now,
So-
if I'm right, that 8
Yes.
damage does not count since it's not jumping to anything. That one is currently unconscious.
Correct. So that'll be 7 damage.
So 7 damage to this one as it's still standing. Not liking getting fucking burned though. That's a big no. At this point. Anything else?
No.
Okay then.
Can't
Good to
do
hear.
much right now.
At that point, Arlo, give me a perception check real fast.
Okay. +3. That's going to be a 19.
19. So in the middle of combat while taking cover, literally just avoiding getting shot by a crossbow bolt, you hear something odd as you hear around almost on the other side of that wall, you hear the sound of something dropping to the ground solidly. But you hear that as it's now the Yanti Pureblood's turn.
As there is a variety of size of creature in my immediate party, would I think it's like a me drop, an Indrid drop, a Vin drop? What
A barrel
what are we
drop?
thinking?
The way it sounded was a U drop, honestly. It was very
Okay.
light. It was very light.
Where was that at again?
Probably behind this door.
Round
Gonna cut your
there.
fucking ankles, man. Run.
But yeah, and with that, the Yanti that Rave's holding on to is gonna fucking shank Rave, because, you know, you're being a pain in the ass. I don't think that hits. Okay, so first one is a 23, which is a crit. The last one is a 9. That does not hit. Though, you are so sad. That's fucking 3 damage on the crit.
Oh my gosh. All right, 3.
It rolled 2 ones. Congratulations, as it completely botched its one stab at you. Gets one really good stab, but you just dodge out of the way, luckily. As it is now your turn, Rave.
Ow! Try to knock the guy out with a fist to the head. So, non-lethal, trying to make unconscious with a 19 to hit.
19 to hit. That will hit.
Alright, and that's going to be my d4 plus my strength, which is a 3, so that's going to be 5. Bonk. 5 bonk damage.
Not bad. This individual does not look so well, as they're barely holding on at this point, as they're a bit shaken, as they've been kind of beat and bloody for quite a
Okay.
bit.
Alright, Vinny, finish him off! He's almost down!
I will try.
That's my turn.
Okay then. Arlo.
Finish him off or knock this one.
Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out!
Arlo's going to look at the injured one through the doorway, and he's going to try to... Yeah, we'll do another chill touch.
Okay then.
Whoop. That's it's going to be a 26.
I think that hits. That might hit. Who knows? Is that a crit? That sounds
No,
like it
one
would be a crit.
away.
Oh man,
And
that's a pretty impressive score.
5 damage, similar to Indrid.
5
Hey,
damage.
we have the same
Charisma.
spell modifier too.
Possibly.
5 damage, and it cannot heal.
Yep.
Okay then. It's still standing strong, surprisingly enough. It looks pretty bloody. It's been pelted by magic and, you know, fucking snake bites.
Mm-hmm.
Still standing strong though, at this point.
No real bonus actions. I am my turn.
Week 3.
I'll actually, you know what? I'll creep. Could I tell if the sound I heard was coming from like behind this door or closer
From
to
what it
this door?
sounded like, it was right here. So it's in that area where it's on. You honestly can't tell which room it is. It could be possibly going into this door or possibly this door.
Right, as
These
my
are
bonus-
doors.
Yeah.
Those are doors right here.
Why are we out here?
Could've just
Why are we hiding behind the door?
As a bonus action, I will like gesture to Indrid, like, "Oh,
Right.
get entered."
Here, mate. Was he gesturing to this one?
I was gesturing like to the wall where I heard the noise.
How thick is this wall, Spaz?
This is a newer inn, and these walls are surprisingly enough what looks to be stone with a layer of wood on the outside to make it look a bit more comfy.
You know, fucking safe drop behind this wall? God damn.
Yeah.
It's dense. Alright. Fuck that. I'll nod.
This place, as you're on the inside and looking around, looks very defendable.
Hmm.
Very defendable. But Vin, what are you doing on your turn?
gonna try and kneecap this dude in front of me, I guess,
Okay then.
which is easier said than done. Net one.
Oh my god.
As you pretty much swing wide, as your entire party on like the bottom floor has to duck as you nearly just take off everybody's head.
Oh, don't worry, Rave. I got this one.
I feel like a Harry Potter. Do something! What? Anything!
Wait, do I get advantage because it's grappled?
No,
No.
sadly, grapple.
Oh, come on!
But are you
grapple is one of
flanking?
those, like
Are you flanking?
I tried.
I tried it as well,
Flanking-
man. That's
yeah,
why I'm up here now.
flanking only gives the pluses in this one.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, not one,
Alright.
no.
Well, I don't want to believe.
It gives
I'm at too.
certain
Can I-
benefits to.
I
other
can still
people's
see what's going on up there, right? There's I can
Yeah,
see
like
kind of
you
Arlo
can still be
ducking
like
these guys
your
ducking
like head is literally like a little bit above like the bottom of the railing itself. Like
Okay.
you can actually like see Arlo, and you can see like the snake guys literally shooting back and forth between
Yeah.
each other.
If I see those guys dip over the railing again, I might try and give them a yank down. But
Okay, then
that's for future. So
that is for future Vin to do.
yeah, that's it for me. I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay, Indrid, it's now your turn.
Started blasting.
Start blasting. Make you
I used
blast.
my D20 there. First bolt toward the injured guy. 14.
14.
Would I have advantage since I'm hidden?
You do have advantage because you're hidden.
Cool. In that case, 14. Second bolt. 20.
That last one will hit.
There we go. D10 plus 4.
Just something.
12.
12.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Mm.
Okay, then. How do you want to do it?
Ah!
I'll just poke my hand up over and start blind firing force bolts. I'm guessing the first one just shatters the door for him, and the next just implodes his face.
Okay, then. So he drops to the ground.
And I get 10 hit points.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice.
Good to not
Blaster
forget that.
uncomfortably close to my face too. I think.
I'm actually about to draw a circle to represent your head up here for us.
Stepping
Um,
stone wise.
I'm gonna kick in the door.
That one? Okay, then.
Yeah.
As you pretty much take your bonus action, or I would say even, it's a free action to pretty much open up this door since it's not locked, as you pretty much kick it in. As you can see what looks to be a bedroom of sorts with, a few decent-sized beds inside of it with what looks to be a little chest right here. Nothing else that's really notable, though.
I'll reach my head out and yell dibs, and then hide behind the doorway here.
Okay, then.
And that will be a 28 on my stealth.
As you just fade into the furniture. Just...
Andrew's not a rogue. He doesn't do rogue things.
Mhm.
Not on perception.
He just
Or
disappears during every
investigation.
fight we have. That's all.
Don't worry, no rogues do that from what you can see. No rogues investigate. Okay, then. And with that, it is now the crossbowman turn to get revenge for his fallen kin, as he's going to step out and shoot at Arlo, which you have half cover, so that's a +2 to your AC.
19.
As- It's a 19. That hits perfectly.
Oh,
Well.
Shoot.
Shield.
Hey, at least he doesn't have advantage, because that's another fucking 20.
Well, we
How's,
can't see your roll, Spaz.
I know. So that will be 8 piercing damage, and then roll a con save.
I'm supposed to be good at these.
You should be good at these. You should be the best at these, honestly, now.
Aren't you
At
dead?
this point, yeah, because we lost our fighter. Con! Oh, wait, hold
Oh.
15, but I'm going to roll. Even better, 26.
You pass either way, as you only take 3 poison damage.
Not looking good still.
Like,
As you
in
get-
pretty bad shape.
As you get pelted with another bolt, at this point, Vin, you see him step out, but you were not ready for him just this time, as he steps back into the room, pretty much going back in to reload his weapon. And at this point, Rezo, it's now your turn.
Got my name. How close does she look to going down? Because the other two are unconscious.
She's barely hanging in. Like, you thought that hit was gonna, get her if Rave didn't have to duck as well.
Gotcha.
I missed so that you could get the tick.
Can I non-lethally get her with my knife? Like the
Pummel,
back end of
pummel.
it or something?
Yeah, you can non-lethally do that. If you do
Alright.
Green Flame Blade, I would say no, though.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do a green flame blade.
Just don't roll another 3.
I'm not going to try to roll a 3.
Ooh.
That looks like a 3. The base 6 damage does it by itself, as she is now unconscious.
I'm then going to... How far?
Ooh, good job, Rezo.
And then I'm going to go help upstairs and run. Or at least start heading upstairs.
Okay, then.
Oh, bonus action dash, actually.
Yeah, you can get upstairs, so I will move you to the top.
10,
Oh.
15, 20, 25, 30. Hello, I'm here to help.
Just
I imagine he's like trying to pull out a bolt and then. Oh!
Okay, then. Anything
I'll
else
be
in your
there.
turn?
No.
Okay, then. And with that, Arlo and Rezo, give me a perception check.
Are there more?
Well, there's a thumper.
Damn.
Ooh, good perception.
21.
Could be
for me.
anything. That could be a raccoon.
So we got a 21 and 19. Okay, so Rezo and Arlo, you can hear what sounds to be very light and purposely quiet footsteps on the other side of this wall, though it seems like somebody's not doing their very best for some reason.
E-
The wall behind us?
Yes, the wall behind you. With that, they're unconscious, so they are off the turntable. And with that, Rave, it is now your turn. What are you doing?
Rave lets go and lets the button flop onto the ground. He immediately sees there's a fire that's starting to go really wildly right here at the table. So his instinct first is to look around and does he see any water barrels or water tubs, anything like that? Big water.
You don't see any water.
All right, he doesn't see
in
no
your
water. That's
immediate area.
fine. If he doesn't see any water, he immediately uses his action to do prestidigitation to try and douse out a campfire's worth of fire. I just like start to big fire, lots of fire, Vinny.
You take out a small chunk of the fire that is starting to consume the area as it's feeding off both the corpses, the tables of this part, and it's actually leaped up somewhat the stairs at this point as it's starting to climb up the building a little bit.
Yeah, and then as he moves around to it, he looks in the door that the one came through and see if he sees a water barrel in there.
Okay, then give me a second to take away dynamic lighting for you. If I can grab onto that line.
I always like to draw like really far out lines that are like way outside when I make doors, so I can just
Grab them, yeah.
yeah. Do I see water?
Doesn't look. Do you see water? Doesn't look like there's water.
I don't know.
in there.
You let me know. DM, you let me know. It's a
There's no
kitchen.
water.
It's a freaking
There's-
kitchen.
There is a kitchen there. Do you see what seems an assortment of bottles with some sort of liquids inside of them?
Yeah, no. That's alcohol. In his brain, at least, it's alcohol. But that's his turn. That's everything he did, pretty much.
Okay, then. And with that, Arlo.
All right. Hearing this noise again, Arlo's gonna go 5, 10, looks around, sees injured, possibly not with his 28 stealth, but looks over
Honestly, like,
here.
You just don't see injured. You just see like a coat rack.
I'm Batman.
Mhm.
The coat rack has injured's hat on it though, which is a bit odd.
Mhm. He will poke his head out and tell Rezo, whatever it is, it's not in this room. It must be in that other door over there. And then he is going to. I want to hold my action for when he pops out. I want to cantrip him. Now, there's no way I can get like full cover while I'm holding my action to unleash it, right?
Where you're at, I'll say you'll get. If you stand right here and say you're holding your action, pretty much peeking, waiting for him to watch out, I'll give you 3/4 cover.
I will take it, and I'll hold another chill touch.
Okay then. Vin, what are you doing as you're on pretty much the bottom floor watching the, the bar part of the inn catch
What's
on
going
fire?
on up there, guys?
Violence, mate. Lots of violence.
I'm gonna make my way towards the steps,
Big fire!
pull my cloak off, and make an attempt to douse whatever I can.
Okay,
the five-
then that is your leather duster, correct?
No, just the cloak, not the dust. No, I'm not.
Okay, not the duster. No, not the duster. Okay, then roll me a survival check since you have some experience with this.
17.
17. You do help take out a bit of the fire. There still is quite a bit of it and it's moving around, but effectively you kind of stop it from climbing up the stairs for the most part. It still is burning up a few pieces here and there, but it's not as bad as it was where pretty much it was blocking up the stairs almost.
Good. That's movement and action. I don't think I have a bonus to do, so I'm good.
Okay then. And with that, we're at the top of the turn order again with Indrid. Coat rack.
Peek. Hello, Arlo.
Hmm.
Excuse me. Kicking this door.
Okay then. Bloop. Okay then. As you enter this room, it seems like it's more of a study with what looks to be a somewhat disheveled bed and a desk with what seems to be a journal written in a strange language that you do not understand.
I've been on enough adventures to know that that's important, so I'm going to snag that.
Okay, you snag the journal. Note mysterious journal inside of your equipment.
I'm also going to mark the chest so that it's dibs.
Mine. Mine.
Gonna peek out and I'm gonna blast him.
Okay then, make your roll.
That is a miss.
Okay then.
The first bolt, and a miss for the second bolt.
Okay, and I'll say you get going into that room and doing all that stuff will take up your bonus action free action.
Okay, then I'm gonna hide in here and close the door.
Just
Yeah.
can't shoot at you at that point. As this guy sees a clear target standing in the middle of the hallway as he is going to step out and shoot. As Arlo, you get your opportunity to shoot him.
Right. Would I count as hidden for advantage, or?
I would say no. He was kind of
Okay.
expecting somebody to shoot at him.
Oh, good for him. Still a dirty 20.
Well, that will hit him.
Come on, roll better. 5. Could be worse, but I'm not impressed.
You really like getting fives, I see. As he's going to shoot at, honestly, Rezo, because wide open target, giant wolfman. Also, it looks like it has mange, possibly, which luckily misses with a 17.
Thank God for Hunter.
As you literally just duck out of the way as you're whistling just in time as a bolt with what looks to be a large dose of poison on the end of a tip, as it just slams into the wall right next to you. As he is going to duck back into this room at this point. Rezo, what are you doing?
From right here, would I have an angle on him?
With your how you look at him, it would be pretty much like almost 3/4 cover for him at that point, since you can only really see like his shoulder.
All right, I will attempt to shoot him. 21.
That will sadly hit him.
Sadly hit him. Ignore that first one. The sneak attack is just 10 damage.
That is impressive.
Firebolt him as I'm moving down, and then I'll yell out.
Don't worry, Arlo. I can get him from over here by the stairs.
So I make sure that's quite loud. And I'll come up here and bonus action put some marbles right there. And pretend like I don't even notice the door as I say that.
Okay then.
It's a bag of ball bearings. So they'll slide down the stairs if they come out.
Okay then. Rezo, make me a saving throw.
What kind?
A dexterity kind.
I'm not stepping on my ball bearings.
I hope
Yeah,
not,
run
because
away.
this would make that real shitty if you do that at this point.
21.
21. Okay, then. You will, luckily, not completely dodge it as you're pretty much tossing ball bearings to the ground as the end of your turn comes, as something seems to happen as the door begins to shatter and explodes.
Where's this at? From
Up
where
the
I'm,
stairs.
from my view, I can't
Top
see.
of the stairs.
Top of the stairs. Honestly, I'm gonna need you to make a saving throw as well,
I
considering how
fucking had
tall
to
you
speak
are.
up, didn't I?
Your favorite saving throw too.
Yeah, it's bad.
You have
That's okay.
advantage. I'll say you have advantage on it because like it's literally just because your head is at level with the
I
explosion.
rolled 2 10s, so that's a 9.
Oh.
Okay.
That's his most important part.
That's where they keep all the brains.
Don't worry, you don't need your head.
That's what they all say.
Okay then, but as that happens, as I'm trying to get this rolled out, as oh shit,
Ew.
as the door begins to splinter out, and actually those ball bearings get launched out as well towards your direction. Then, as the
Got
door
hit by a
explodes,
fucking military claymore.
pretty much.
Damn.
As Vin, you take that full amount. Rezo, you take half that much. As the door is completely gone at this point, as well as this entire area right here is pretty much on fire at this point. Well, at this point, I don't see any more
Shit.
reason of hiding them from the turn order.
Puts a Tarask on a board.
With that, it is now Rave's turn.
Yeah, well, I can't see any. I mean, I heard a boom, but I mean, like, he's just thinking that the fire is getting worse. He'll go into the kitchen. He sees another door, looks around, opens it to see water.
You actually see quite a bit in that room.
Oh, I see a lot of water.
You see a lot of barrels.
Okay, what does it smell like? Water? Does it look? I mean, he'll like water.
It takes you a few tries, but on the third barrel right over here on the top, you find out that it's actually water and not mead or wine.
Okay, great. Yeah, he'll just start to haul it over, and I mean, how heavy is it?
It's a barrel, so what is that, like 40 gallons, give or take? More.
Probably around 200 pounds.
Yeah.
I think he can carry that because it's 15 times his strength. His strength is 16. 240.
Yeah, you could,
240. All right.
You can carry it. It's
All right. He starts
Pretty much.
carrying it.
Yep.
Let me just see. So I was here. Wait. So 1.
you've already
20,
moved
so
4
I can
squares.
go there. Because I'm assuming it's an action to search.
Yep.
Yeah. That's it. He's like, I've got the water ready. It's coming. That's my turn.
I'm not
Vinny,
gonna be-
as you're bleeding
I'm
out,
like-
there's as like you got like a fucking marble.
I'm
to the
straight up
fucking forehead.
bleeding out.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. You're bleeding out.
Yeah, I look bad.
As Arlo, you hear a large explosion happen.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. All right, gonna peek going out. Okay, and that's all fire.
That is all fire right here.
Oh, lovely. Don't even see the other guy, which is great. This door, I think, is closed.
Yep.
Oh boy.
There's always, a way down. It's about 10 feet. No, 15 feet. So it's right at that threshold where you would take damage.
It can. Yeah. Unless I land on someone.
Just if you get a running jump, you could drop right here, which is Vin.
Arlo is gonna try to cast sleep in this general area over here.
Okay then.
Gonna give it a try. We're low level.
What is the radius?
A 20-foot radius. So I just aim it to avoid myself and Rezo.
Okay then.
So that's going to be 2 right here. 6, not great. That's 7 for 10. No, 13. Oh, 21 HP gets affected.
Sadly, will have no effect.
And I try.
You do not sense any creatures being affected by your sleep spell and being
No more
knocked
quiet
unconscious
thumps.
of it.
Yeah, Arlo's going to duck back away. And then his turn.
Okay then. Vin, what are you doing as you're bleeding out on the bottom of the stairs?
Right, yeah, about that.
Taking a chunk of marbles. to
Pull a
the
couple
face.
of marbles out of my forehead, just get my fists onto the steps, and wild shape into a bear.
Okay,
Black
then.
bear.
Drag the bear out. I'll make sure you have sight on it.
Nope, that's a brown bear.
That's a brown bear.
That's a brown bear. I want a black one.
There we go.
That looks better. I rolled
Oh
for
no, you
HP
deleted
too.
the token. No.
Oops, sorry.
Your initiative is gone, and I forgot what
I
it
did
was.
it
It was
again.
6. It's a
It was,
6.
it was piss poor. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I'll do that now.
Oh, that's pretty much where you were.
Oh,
That's even better where you were. Okay then.
And head my way up.
Okay then. Heading way up to the flaming stairs.
Oh, that's not it. Yeah, you'll have to move me, I think. I don't know where I'm going. 20.
So you're now up here.
Imagine. you
And
could see into
did
the
something
room.
did this door just burst out right in front of me?
hmm
I'm going to keep going in.
Okay then. I will say, running into the fire though, you will need to make a con save.
Into the fire? Crap. Even the one that. Oh, yeah, fuck it. Save. Net 20.
Okay then. You just ignore the fire as you're just running through it at this point, as you pretty much make your way into this room at this point, as you see what's in front of you.
Okay. And I'll come back out here with the last of my movements.
Can't be that bad.
Oh, you're
Well,
going
let's
back
see.
out into the flames.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I think I got 40 movement. Yeah. All right, let's see if I can bite him.
Okay then.
16.
16. That will hit this one.
All right, so that is 7 piercing.
Okay then. That will hurt.
And then a nat 20 for the claws.
Okay then.
And I need 2d4 plus 2. I'll have a d4.
Okay then.
11 slashing for the second one.
Okay then. This guy acknowledges your existence.
Got mauled by a bear. I hope he acknowledges his existence.
Right.
Okay then.
We all know the score. Wait, where'd he go?
Back
Guys, I
button.
hope you take note of what's going on because I'm not going to be in here for long. My 24 temporary hit points hopefully last me more than a round.
Oh no, Dylan, are you frozen?
Would he have cover at this angle, Spaz?
Oh, at this angle? At that angle,
Yeah.
he would have 3/4 cover. As you pretty much can only see his shoulder at that point.
A 21 will hit him.
Yeah. I'm gonna bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15. Oh.
You've seen this bear before, for the record.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's other stuff going on in here, though.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
there
see
is.
that shady guy.
Yes,
I'm
there
gonna
is.
blast him.
Oh, okay then. Do it.
What is my spell mod? I think it's 7. Yes. 14 for the first bolt.
Okay then. That will hit.
Okay, second bolt.
Wait, did you say 14?
14.
Okay, that will not hit. My bad. I thought you said
Okay.
15.
Well, 18 for the second. No,
That will hit.
I lied. Like 20 something for the second one. Alright. And then. Alright, 11 force damage.
That will hit him. Okay then. As you hit this guy in the face, and he does not look happy with what you just did.
Cheers, mate. I'll flip him off.
Okay then. As,
You did that and your finger disappeared.
At this point, this guy's gonna step back out and he's gonna shoot at you, Rave. Hopefully in the back.
What? Why?
You know.
I'm in a kitchen.
Ah, you're right. I thought you were in the doorway. Damn it. That would have been fun, just shooting you as you bringing out the water.
It's messed up.
I got the water.
Doesn't shoot him, shoots the water barrel.
Yeah, it leaks all over the place. Oh, thanks for the help!
Don't worry, there's another one back there. I'll just go get it real fast. Okay, then. Arlo's in cover. I guess I'll just hit the other R at this point. I guess I did say I was going to kill one of the R's.
Oh, well, now I feel like I knew who was the preferential R death.
You probably have more health than me right now.
I don't know. 23?
Okay, then. You're
15?
lucky,
Okay.
Rezo, as that's a 14 to hit. As it seems like these guys can now not shoot anything. You're lucky, though, because that was 10 piercing damage and 5 poison damage base.
Yeah.
That would have dropped you.
Yeah.
Okay, then as he misses completely, he's going to go back into cover at this point. As Rezo, it's now your turn, as you just hear blasting going on in the room right next to you.
I'm getting out of the open and doing the same thing they are. Whoever looks like they've already been blasted, I'll blast them.
But Rezo, we're in a
Running
situation
through the fire, Rezo, I'm going to need you to make a con save.
What?
There's fire right there. As you take a d4 of damage.
Well, that's not good. Of course.
As you
it's
take
not.
of course. You get it.
Oh.
Of course, you step right on a hot ember. Like you thought you jumped over it, you just landed straight on a hot ember.
All that
really
hair
need
you
to get
just
some
grew
shoes.
back is gone now.
Okay then. But you are now in the room, Rezo, as you can see these individuals at this point as they're probably now actually gonna have to fight.
Well, actually, how far
Great.
is that?
Fun.
Ah. You know what? I'm not gonna firebolt them. I'm gonna come up here, do my green flame blade. It should be an advantage because I have somebody within 5 feet. So let's go again. 24.
That will hit. You also gotta remember you have like a +5 at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Or no,
The
a
+5 or
plus
2,
two.
is it-
Plus
is that what
2
it
at
is?
the moment. I thought
Okay.
injured was a lot closer.
So 10 to the first one, 4 to the second one, and then bonus action disengage. And
Okay,
that'll
then.
be my turn.
Well then, he's gonna opportunity attack you,
Bonus action.
regardless.
What? What?
Regardless of what
What?
you do.
Bullshit! I call shenanigans.
I call shenanigans.
To the stage.
Does a 20 hit you?
No.
No. Okay, good to hear. As you take 7 piercing damage and you lose your movement.
So I'm still. next
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Sentinel.
It always comes up at the worst moments.
one. It does. I say as I'm holding my 4 health points in.
Okay, then. At this point, this guy is going to come around and he's actually going to use his offhand weapon, which actually, from what you can see, Rezo, at this point, is what looks to be a pretty much glowing jet black dagger. It looks to be carved out of wood. As
Go
he's
for the bear.
as he's actually going to throw it at Indrid.
Okay. No offense.
You did hit him first.
Hey, you mauled
I meant.
him.
He,
No, I hit
he,
the snake.
he mauled the other guy. Which I should note, this guy right here looks like a lizard folk in what looks to be a very nice set of leather armor. Well, this one looks like pretty much a king cobra completely with arms, as he has the entire snake body.
Mm.
No, I was hoping he was just like a pet. I didn't realize he was a threat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can be a
As-
pet and a threat.
As this guy is going to
Focus firing in this guy here. Or...
throw this at Indrid. Whoosh. Okay then, does a 22 hit you, Indrid?
Can it not?
Can you have anything to avoid it?
I'm looking.
Give me a Constitution saving throw while you're at it.
Yeah.
Preferably make it.
You're the one who attacked me.
I did attack you.
19.
19. You take half damage.
Okay.
Nice. So you take 8 piercing damage as the dagger stabs into you, and then you feel this pulsing pain in your shoulder as the dagger makes contact, as luckily you only take half of 25 damage.
So 13 or 12.
12.
I would say 12. 12 plus 6. Or 12 plus 8. As you notice the dagger makes contact with you, it actually withers away.
What?
Spoopy.
What?
Say that again.
So pretty much what it looks like pretty much is the dagger itself looks to be made of this blackish and somewhat twisted wood with a shiny glow on it, and it pretty much, as it made contact with Indrid and pierced him, it pretty much, after doing the damage it did, it began to wither away and crumble.
Okay.
I call hacks.
I'm just imagining the Lord of the Rings. He's been stabbed by a Morgul blade. That's all that is.
As the wound is now open, and this guy on his turn is actually going to disengage and fucking get the hell out of there with this fucking door that he had open. 'Cause fuck that shit.
I'm gonna growl
He's-
a little bit.
As he
Fuck him.
slithers away.
Bye. Have a good one.
Stab him.
As
Damn.
the assassin is left by himself at this point. Rave,
Alright.
carrying a barrel out.
Yep.
Get a little bit farther out from me, please.
And a 10, and a 15, and a 20. So from here, is he able to, like... Okay, so when he discovered the water, did he already, like, pop out the lid or break the lid or something?
I would assume like you just pretty much like took your claws and just like and just tore the top
Okay,
off.
great, yeah. So now he's doing a version of sloshing to try and get the fire out completely out.
Okay, so you just like pour it all over the table and then you kind of put it on the floor so it can't spread for the most part. You get a good portion of it down, and then you notice that the fire has actually spread to the further up the stairs. It looks like, and actually the walls itself from the room itself, as you're actually knowing splinters and shards just like stuck in the wall at this point. Something happened.
Oh my god, what? Vinny, where'd you go? Oh no, I don't know anything. Ah, shit. Crap. So I'm gonna need another water barrel, won't I?
Yeah,
Yeah, I need another water
Ready for
barrel.
a weapon.
Just slam the barrel.
Yeah, tung, throw the barrel in. I gotta get another one in front of me. Put down it.
Scooby Doo this shit.
That's as far as I can go. That's my turn.
Okay, Arlo, it's now your turn.
God damn it! Help me with the fire, somebody.
Arlo pops his head out, also not knowing what the hell is going on. Oh, sees no one. Lovely. I'm gonna go on to the Twitch. Okay, I see both these. I'm trying to ping on the Zoom window. That doesn't work. The two Yuan-Ti purebloods are down on the ground floor.
Yeah, they're down on the ground
Yeah,
floor.
you want
They're
to get
unconscious.
some vision? There's
Yep.
some vision.
Okay. So Spads, would I see anyone?
Where you're at, you would not be able to see anybody. You do hear combat
barely
going on in
see
the
this
room over
guy.
here. Yeah, you can see this
Okay.
guy getting ready to like come around the corner or shoot, and you hear combat. What it sounds like on the other side of that wall.
Shibai. I don't know how rough this guy is. Okay. Here in combat, he's been 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Still crouching down. What can he do? What can he do? He's going to hold his action for if this guy... I can kind of see his token, but he probably has a whole lot of cover, so I'll just hold my action until he pops out, which I
Yeah,
expect
from where
him to
you're
do.
at, he pretty much has 3/4 cover at the moment.
Yeah. Yep, I'm holding my action for a cantrip to attack when he pops out.
Okay then. And Vin the Bear, what are you doing?
I'm gonna slide down here
Vin the
and
Bear.
attack Shadow Guy here. Yeah, that's a 23 to hit
Okay then.
with the
That will hit.
bite. which is +2, 6 piercing. And with the claws, 16 to hit.
16 will hit. This guy sadly does not have as good as an AC as you probably should.
4 slashing.
Okay then.
And I'll stay right here.
Okay then. Indrid, you don't feel so good. The dagger hurt like a bitch.
Okay, question. So he has Sentinel, so that's why he can attack, make the attack of opportunity regardless if someone engages. How would that go against my fancy footwork?
What's the wording exactly?
During your turn, if you make a melee attack against that creature can't make opportunity attacks against you for the rest of your turn.
So how Sentinel is worded that it says you can still make an opportunity attack if they disengage.
Oh, if they disengage.
It specifies disengage, so that would pretty much stop him from being able to opportunity attack you. So you overrule his Sentinel, luckily.
Rather than falling back, I flaunt away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then in that case, I'm going to run up and stab him.
Yep. Luckily,
+5.
Swashbuckler outdoes Sentinel, lucky enough.
+5. I'll get... is a lot. On top of the +5, it's gonna be 30.
Damn.
Do I hit?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna have to check this. Maybe? Nah, he's good. Yeah, he hit.
All right, so 1d8 +3 for the rapier. 7, and then sneak attack. Ooh, 10 for the sneak attack.
Okay then, solid damage.
I'm gonna flee. And hope I don't get stabbed again.
You don't get stabbed, luckily. Well, not now. You might get stabbed again.
If he throws if he throws a dagger at me, I want to catch it.
Monk. Levels in monk.
Right.
Okay then. And with that, it is now the crossbowman's turn, as he is going to peek out with Arlo. You get your shot first before he gets a shot on you at this point.
If my luck holds for rolls, that's another 19. As long as it hits.
That'll hit.
All right, come on. 7.
7 damage as he steps out, as you hit him straight in the face. Not as hard as you would want it to be, but you know, it hits him. Definitely, as he aims up and fires at you.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. Nah. I want to stop that guy that's putting out the fires, I'm going to be honest with you. And
This is their establishment.
Yeah, it's a perfect way of getting rid of all the bodies that are now left here. As they're actually going to shoot you in the back, Rave, as they have a line of sight finally, as you're still stuck in that doorway. You do have half cover, though, so whatever your AC +2.
Okay.
So that's like a 20 to hit.
It is a 20.
That would be a 6.
That would be a no.
I hit nobody with that, as he literally just, like, as he goes to aim the crossbow, as he literally just, like, shoots into one of the stools, like, over here.
Oh, I'm completely oblivious to that.
Yep. As he fucking just, like, as he just goes back into this room to reload. As Rezo, you're not feeling so good.
I'm not, but I can't go anywhere. So
You tried duck and dodging and it didn't work. They always told you it would work.
does a 22 hit him,
A
or
22
actually
will
22 plus 2. So
A 22 will hit him.
so that is all of those. So 18.
18.
Nice.
Fucking him up.
And then I will go to the opposite side of him. And
Oh, wow. I have a straight line of sight of that fucking blue guy.
You still had a straight line of sight
Do
when I was
it.
standing there, too, didn't you?
He just got stabbed.
He did just get stabbed.
Oh, no. Technically, you wouldn't have a line of sight if I was standing there.
I poked him
Well,
with
if
a
you were
rapier,
standing
for
right
God's sake.
here,
Yeah, no, that's what I was looking at.
it's a matter of who stabs him more, who's the more deadly person. And at the moment, Rave did, which... Not Rave, Reza. Fuck! I was doing so good! Raced up the clock again.
Yeah, that was 40 minutes in.
Damn.
You know, just to be ornery, I am going to drop Caltrops in his square as a bonus action. So that if he
Does-
tries to move...
Can
he
you do that? I think it specifies an empty square.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, balls.
That would be
No,
nice. To just drop caltrops in somebody's occupied square.
They'd be OP because it's forced movement at that
Yeah.
point.
Mhm.
No, I can't do much else then. Yeah, no, I'll just end my turn there.
You'll take your lumps. He's gonna give you your lumps.
How are ya?
Yeah, he's gonna take out a short sword and stab you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, don't worry.
Okay, he missed that stab.
Don't
Let's see
worry,
if he
he
hits you with a
says.
second stab. I
I
don't
have
think
a
an
plan.
I don't think an 18 hits you.
Technically, if it meets, it hits.
Oh, okay then. As he hits you with a second stab, just barely nicking you with his short sword, as he does 5 piercing damage, and you're gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw. As
Well, I have to make a Constitution saving throw if I go to 0 HP.
yes,
Okay.
no.
No?
I'll say yes. It's a matter if you get 1 failed automatic or 2 failed automatic.
21.
You get 1 failed automatic save,
1-6.
one
fail?
automatic fail inside of your
21?
death saves. Yeah, it would have been 2 if you got hit with
Oh,
damage.
okay. And then after that, I play a card. I'm going to take 2d6 of his health and give it 2d6 for my own health, coming back from the grave.
Nice
Hell
card.
yeah.
Back up
Nice
and
card.
Yeah, that's wicked awesome, man.
Okay then, that's a good heroic card.
So 2d6 for him,
My hero cards are shit based
and
on
then
that
2d6 for me on health. So I get 6 health, but he takes 10 damage.
This is so you can see Rave.
So I can see it? Okay, cool.
I think you should
Yeah,
be
so
able
the
to see it.
stream can see it.
Oh, let me move my... There we go. Now people can see it.
Yeah. But yeah, basically I'll fall down and then jump back up and just take a big chunk out of him.
Okay then. Would you take the poison damage at that point or not take the poison
That's why I
damage
asked.
at the point?
It's like I already went down, then I used it. I also did get a 21, so
I'll give it to you this time.
Yeah.
We'll give it to you this time. Okay then. And with that, that's his 2 attacks. Okay then. He's gonna bonus action disengage. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
turns out me and the bear both have Sentinel.
You know what? If you guys have Sentinel, that would be the best time to use it, honestly. Jeez, that's a natural 20 on that con save as he just jumps over the fire right next to Arlo at this point. As you see this dark figure just come out of that room through the fire, running towards you at this point, Arlo, as
Oh.
he's going to end his turn there.
His
So he
token
jumped
looks
over
totally
this.
unaffected by any sort of, tint that would affect his HP.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not working on him. It's...
Okay, so he's not at full health though.
No,
For some reason, our damage hasn't been happening.
I don't know why, but it's not connected to him. Hold on, let me...
Okay.
Were the ball bearings still there at the front door?
They were not. They
They
were...
exploded.
They got
There's
thrown.
still a
in
couple on my
Vin's
forehead.
face, yeah.
There we
Vin
go.
has-
There's
them.
actually a few at the bottom of the steps that I pulled out of my face. Yeah.
He's got the red circle on him. It doesn't give the red tint though. But Rave, what are you doing at this point? Running all the way back there to grab that, other, gallon of water.
I was gonna say, I think you know me. Yeah, I'm going for that. 10 feet there. 5 feet there. Does he see another water barrel?
I'll say the one right underneath the one you grabbed is also a water barrel.
Alright, he grabs it. And then
Hauling it back.
20, 25, 30. As far as he goes. It's like, is anyone helping me with the fire?
Okay then,
That's his turn.
Arlo.
Yes, just counting something really quick. Okay.
No
Okay.
worries. And I'm just gonna say this: the fire is beginning to grow.
Okay. Arlo's going to do a Hail Mary. He is going to hold his action to cast blindness at 3rd level. It's going to be on this guy, and it can also be on the guy as he pokes his head through the doorway.
So you're holding it to pretty much send it out right when that guy jumps out, pretty much.
Correct.
Okay, then. And luckily, it's concentration, so if he knocks you down right as he jumps out, they're still blinded.
It will be.
Okay,
If they
then.
fail.
Black Bear, what are you doing? You have a doorway that's open right here. You also have this doorway that's starting to catch on fire as the fire is starting to move into the room at this point.
I'm gonna chase after the guy that just left, I think.
Okay.
And he went up north, right?
He went up north.
Oh, he's right there. I'm gonna have to stand in the fire to fucking hit him,
Yep.
huh? Fuck him.
Okay, then. Make a con save. Well,
Con
actually,
save.
actually, you're staying in the square, so you take the 4 damage automatic, or the 1d4 damage automatically,
Okay.
as it works like a flask. Not exactly a flask of oil. Fuck. All the good d4s tonight.
Of course, right?
That's some really hot fire right
Okay,
there.
I'm keeping that roll. 16 plus 2, so 18, 22 to hit.
22 to hit will hit.
That is for the old. Where did it go? Oh, there it is for the bite, which is 3 piercing.
And then you do that damage.
And then 24 plus to hit for the claws, and 7 slashing from the claws.
Okay, then. He's not looking so good.
Good. From what? Where'd everybody go? Oh, I just can't see that. I'm on
Yeah.
a different level. Okay.
You're on the different level.
And he looks like he's in pretty bad shape.
He's not looking so good right now.
Okay, I'm gonna continue. I don't want to leave. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. 5, 10. If I can, if he hits me. Is he
You
gonna
go
keep me?
further down the stairs. Okay.
Can I leave? Is he gonna sentinel me?
Who knows?
Well, I'm leaving.
Then yeah, he's going to do it.
I have 13 AC.
Hold on.
Did you roll a 13 or a nat 20?
Hold on. I need to just snip this real fast.
I imagine a lot of green.
Either a lot of green or he rolled a nat 1.
2 now ones.
It's
Nat
everything.
1 plus 12, so he's
Everything.
Still misses the
Yeah,
nat
the
one.
way he's been rolling, it's been net 20s all day, right?
yeah.
Just.
Finn, you're dead.
Fucking A. How much?
Wow.
I'm for real dead if that's the case.
Wow.
So, 38.
Oh my jeez!
Hey, yo, dibs on that sword.
just
Make
to
What?
help out for people in the thingies to see if
73
we're right there.
damage
There
you
it
just
is.
gave me?
There's the hell.
Yeah. Fuck.
Okay,
I
so
think so.
let's
With your
see.
bear form, you have what is it? 20,
20
damage.
left.
20 left. And in Vin form, how much do you have max HP?
Oh,
Let
left
me bring
HP.
Vin back out. I had 9 left.
9 left.
You're dead.
I don't
do
think-
math for me.
I don't think it's
I'm down
outright.
for sure.
I don't think it's outright death for him at the
you
moment.
took a total of 72 damage, so minus 70 20s, that's 52 left.
52, so 43. What's your max HP?
Ha-
Your max AP is not 25. It's higher than 25, right?
Well, it's 43 is what he's taking after the bear and what his remaining health as a druid.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play a card.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
very
good.
For
nice
sure
one
play
to
a card.
play. So you pretty much
Fuck.
get the orc's resilience ability for the meantime. That's pretty good
Whenever
idea.
you'd be reduced, it's not. It doesn't. Oh, you're gonna. Oh, but you get a level of exhaustion. Okay.
Yeah.
Still good.
Worth
Worth it. Worth it.
At the moment. So instead
Yeah.
of being instantly just killed by the poison, holy shit, that crit though.
This assassin
Yeah.
must be having a really bad day because he just killed 2 people
see-
and they both got back up.
Yeah.
The part is, I mean, you haven't made your con save for the second damage because that's different damage.
Yeah, you do have to make con save for the poison.
Well, that wouldn't have taken him down. Though.
Am I a bear now or am I Vin now?
You'd still be a bear.
You
At that point.
the piercing damage would have kept you a bear still.
Yeah.
It's only-
Okay.
No, a bit. It's 12 damage from what I can see.
18.
18. So you pass the save, so you only take half damage of the poison.
Oh,
So
what are we worried about?
So
That's
what's the
60
poison?
damage reduced to 30.
yeah,
That-
so yeah,
is it
it's
30
just
total?
it's just
Yeah.
30 poison damage. So you're just
All right.
knocked unconscious at that point.
And then up to 1.
Just barely though, but yeah. Fucking A.
Are
So
you still in the
Vin-
fire?
Yep.
But does it also shove him off because you just turned back into a person?
Oh, no.
No.
Will
Down the
his
steps.
body smother the fire?
No.
It's on the walls.
Oh crap! I lost my. I'm gonna have to bring Vin back out and place him somewhere. So he's.
Yep.
I'm right. I'm basically like.
Just
half
roll your
over the
initiative.
railing.
Just roll your initiative, and I'll throw you right underneath Arlo.
Oh, I did it again. Sorry.
Did you throw that card out? Who threw that card out?
That was me. I'm sorry.
Okay, do you want it back? Because I
Yeah.
believe I can give it back. Here, I'll take the card, and then what you're gonna want to do, Carter, is you click on the card above me, and then you click steal card.
Above
That's-
you, that
I wanna have
one.
to change it.
Click on that one. You'll see my cards, and you'll just take steal, and then let it go.
Sorry, I'm still. Yeah.
No worries. Oh
No,
wow, that's pretty
technically-
much that's Vin what Vin was originally.
Technically, does that card say when? That said whenever. So if I go back down to 0, do I still go back
You
to
go
1?
back up to 1, but you get another exhaustion point.
Oh,
2 exhaustion and 1
crap.
hit point.
It's a really good card unless you're taking consistent damage.
Magic missiles.
That's okay.
Ugh.
Which I am. But
Yeah, so at the
also
moment you're
still standing.
pretty much at the moment like you're literally gonna have to throw yourself off the balcony
Okay,
because you're
Especially
gonna
for
keep
fire.
taking that fire damage. Actually, at this moment you can barely stay up here in that
I
form.
might just fall off the balcony. That'll be number 4.
Wait, how did he get a second one? He got. Did a poison do one? No. Well, no, that was the first one. The poison did the first one.
Hmm.
Then he takes fire at the end of his turn.
He takes fire at the beginning of his turn.
So he's only at 1 exhaustion, right?
Yeah, he's at 1 exhaustion. I'm just
Okay.
saying when
Now.
it gets back to his turn,
Okay.
he's gonna get knocked down regardless because the fire does 1d4 regardless.
hmm
So you're pretty much gonna throw yourself off when you get knocked out that one time, Vin. Okay, Indrid, it's now your turn. As you can see, Vin pretty much gets stabbed as he nearly collapsed down the stairs in a bear form, as he's pretty much blocking off this entire doorway at the moment.
Can I climb on top of him?
No. He is at the moment blocking the doorway. He's pretty much
Fat ass
blocking the
again.
stairs and the doorway at this point. Arlo, you're kind of pushed up right next to this assassin at this point. Actually, I'm gonna say just because
You're
of
pushed.
this, you guys get pushed back, with Vin getting put back to the form. As Vin is now blocking the doorway and the stairs out of here.
Yep.
Okay. In that case,
There is an
okay.
opening right here from what you can
Yeah.
see.
20, 25, 30. What do I spy with my demon eyes?
Where are you?
I'm in the,
Still right there.
the hayloft.
It's not updating where you're at. For some reason from my screen.
I'm in a hayloft.
You're right here. So you just see what looks to be a hayloft, but you actually okay, there you are. Now it's updated. But you can see what looks to be a large tail slithering out the door down that way.
Can I make an attack?
I would say you can. He just got 3/4 cover as he's literally closing the door behind him as he's slithering out.
What do I have to lose?
Nothing really.
First
Dagger.
attack. Would I have advantage since he's not expecting to get shot in the back
You do not have advantage.
for the shot?
He knows of your guys' being there.
Natural 1 for the first bolt.
No.
Okay.
And 17 for the second bolt.
Okay then. That 17 will hit.
Nice.
Good.
Oh, he had a shit AC, didn't he?
He doesn't.
Eight force.
8 force? Okay, then. That will hit him right in the back as he's exiting the pretty much stables at this point.
I'm gonna kill you.
Anything else in your turn? Okay, then. At this point, the crossbowman is going to come out at this point to take his shot at... There's Vin, there's the assassin, and then there's Arlo right there. Arlo, you're holding concentration, waiting to use that ability.
Yep. So it's going to be a con save for both of them, DC 15.
The EC 15. Sasson. And then the other guy. So the assassin passes, the other guy is blinded though.
Son of a bee sting. All right.
Hey, at least the guy that has more HP at the moment is blinded instead of the one guy that could probably kill somebody in one shot. That could go down in one shot at the moment. As this guy with a crossbow was blinded, as he can't really do much at the moment, honestly. As he's just going to be stumbling in this direction at this point now.
Fall off the balcony. Fall off the balcony.
Give me... I'll do the roll. That's a natural one. As he's walking back and forth, as he just falls off the balcony onto pretty much the first floor. Falling pretty much right on one of the tables at this point, as he just crashes to the ground at this point, taking...
Give Arlo the kill, come on.
Falling damage. It's not that far of a fall, sadly.
Ah, bummer.
Yeah.
Though
It's one of those soft tables.
I will say, his crossbow is actually left up there loaded. As he fell away from it.
Nice.
Okay then. Not bad at all. As that guy's turn is pretty much wasted. Rezo.
Seeing that there's a body in the door that I can't get past and no way to physically move him myself as I am a weak little boy.
You also notice that there is an opening above you.
Yes. However, I'm going to use the Wand of Secret as a bonus action to see if there's anything in this room that might be hidden, like the front door.
So the only other doorway that there would be that lights up is literally the one right above your head.
That's not this one, or that is?
No, it is right above your head, quite literally. There's what looks to be a trapdoor above you.
Oh. I will go through it.
Okay then, as you're pretty much climbing up at this point, as you pretty much open up the doorway, as you look inside this room, as you see something somewhat unnerving, as you can see what looks to be a mixture of what looks to be glass bottles filled with multitude of different liquids and such inside of the building in this rooftop area, filled with pretty much hay bales right next to each one of them. And roll me a nature or arcana check.
I will as soon as my... There we go. For some reason, my Roll20 reset. Nature check? Or Arcana check, you said?
Nature or arcana, your choice.
It's not rolling. I gotta let Roll20 do its thing.
Yeah, about a minute and a half, we're going to get 5 Arcana checks here, aren't we?
Yeah, Roll20 is acting a bit weird at the moment, so we apologize for everything that's going on. Bloop. Bloop. How bad could it be? Only like a small explosion of sorts.
17 unless I have advantage.
You do not have advantage, though that gives you enough. As you can see in the back of the room, as you can see what looks to be something a little bit unnerving, as you can see what looks to be some sort of odd pile of black powder set up nicely next to all these bottles and glass pieces and everything like that inside this attic filled with a bunch of hay.
I don't see any lit fuse or anything, do I?
Not at the moment.
I mean, the tavern is the lit fuse.
Apart from the tavern. Does it look like I can grab all of it in one go? Or
No,
okay.
This place is... Okay, so just to give you an idea, it is as long as that hallway outside of the doorway, but 2 squares, and it's filled to the brim with hay and explosives.
Jesus. If
Why?
Not explosives, more flammables to be exact.
Yeah.
It looks like an assortment of alcohols and oils up here, with what looks to be a small few placed actual explosives themselves.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down immediately, run to the door, yell, "The
Whole place is gonna blow. Explosives.
and then run outside.
Explosives. Where are you running out? Okay, you're running out that way. Okay then.
Yep, dash action. Just no, not dash, because I used the water secret. So yeah, so I'd be about right there. Full run. Just get the fuck out of there.
Okay then.
Hello, Rezo.
Are you jumping down here?
Bonus action to get up there. Then no, bonus action for that. So like 5 feet of that. So I'd probably have like 20 feet of movement.
Okay. Don't you have more movement while you're whistling?
10 feet additional.
I do have 10 feet of movement. Yes, I'm going down the ladder. Bye.
Yes, the thing that almost got you killed last time.
Yep.
Forgot
Just
again.
as I'm running, just
Explosives in the attic. Explosives in the attic.
ooh,
I should note this door right in front of you is shut.
good.
No shitty surprises in front of you. As it's this guy's turn, as you try to cast magic on him, Arlo, and somehow the big fuck is alive after getting stabbed solidly in the chest. Though, as you notice, as he dips his short sword back into his sheath and pulls it out, it doesn't have the same black ichor on it as it did the last time as he looks at it.
Well, I wouldn't know that, but this is my first time seeing him.
Yep, as he is going to make a short sword attack at you.
Uh,
I don't think a 12 hits.
no!
As he's going to use his second one on you at this point, as you're the only person blocking him, as that's a 22.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
And that will be for 6 piercing damage.
I'm up.
Though, luckily, you don't need to save against the poison. And at this point, he is actually going to... He's not going to actually no, Vin's up. You're up. Yeah, he's going to bonus action disengage as he's going to jump off the balcony, taking the fall damage. For 4 damage as he drops down onto the first floor. At this point.
Wow, he ran fast.
And with that, he's actually going to use... Because that only took, I'm going to say, 10 of his movement as difficult terrain. So he's going to... Pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to move right to here. As you can actually see him right next to the collapsed one, actually putting himself up against a wall and kind of using the collapsed one that fell down right as a shield at the moment, as he's actually at the front door of the building at this point. Looking like getting ready to dip at this point. But with that, Rave, it's now your turn.
Yeah.
As you have 2 new friends down here with you.
Well, yeah, now that he walks out, he probably sees them and just goes, "Ah, creepy dudes!" And,
Oh, shit.
he'll,
I don't know how well you can throw that barrel, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, he ain't gonna throw the barrel. He needs to keep that for dousing things. So he'll just step here, set it down, and then, I guess, oh boy. So he'll just go 15, 20, 25, 30. The cloaky one looks weakest, I guess?
They both look pretty badly. This one is kind of squirming on the ground right now as he's actually prone. And the other guy is up and looks like he's ready to stab.
Oh, ready to stab looks like more of a danger. Okay, he's gonna try to knock out ready to stab dude.
Okay then,
Yeah,
make your attack roll.
yeah, it's always try to knock him out. So yeah, he's gonna roll 2019.
That will hit.
Okay, so that's going to be a total of 4 because I rolled 1.
As he is still up.
But because I hit him with an attack, I use a bonus action to grapple him.
Okay then, he is grappled.
Okay, he makes saves, but you know.
Is that? Oh yeah, that is right. I make a acrobatics or a.
Same team, AJ.
Well, I mean, you know,
That is a 24.
Oh well, he's a nimble little flip. But yeah, that's his turn.
He does kind of look like a snake, squirmy little fucking snake, just slithering around.
Yeah, creepy dude. That's it. He did everything. Action, bonus action. Oh boy. Now, did he hear Rezo call out fire, burning, blow up, cupping, get out?
Yeah, he did yell it pretty loudly out the
Okay.
doorway.
Alright. Wait, which doorway?
Upstairs.
Okay. That's my turn, then.
Okay then, Arlo.
Still kind of surprised at being alive after being stabbed and seeing fire everywhere, and this is just such a bad situation. I have no spell slots.
Get out of here.
Vin is Vin actively on fire?
Yes, he has been in the fire for the round, and a few rags that he has on him for clothes, including that lovely duster of his, is currently on fire slightly.
At least the obsidian's not.
There's no reasonable explanation for me trying to pull him a bit of my movement out of the fire, is there?
Would you?
Yeah, I did.
What's
just
your
stand up.
strength?
Yeah, what's
I did
your
just
strength
stand
score?
up after
my
getting knocked
strength is
down.
11.
Okay, well then times
Not
15.
negative.
Better than the average bear.
You're stronger than a farmer, yeah.
Okay then, so I'll give you this. The best you can do at this point is pretty much run and ram one of his legs, knocking him off the balcony. For movement.
You can drag 330 pounds, and that's it.
Vin is almost 700 pounds.
You can't move that.
You're not
fucker.
dragging me, but you could topple me over.
Yeah, like if you go running full force at one of his legs, I'll say you can knock him down and off the balcony, which would be out of the fire technically, which would put you right here.
Yeah, and then he'd land on me.
I would say it would be a chance, but yeah.
A flaming giant falls on me.
It's one hell of a way to go.
Yeah.
It's one hell of a way
Half
to
giant.
go.
I have 4 HP myself.
The bard
God.
is right there to write down this amazing.
Yeah, I'll see the
Okay.
flaming giant.
Let me ask, can I see the guy who just ran?
He is sadly pretty much where you're at. He's in cover at the moment, effectively, with the other guy and with the wall right there. Like, you can't really see him.
But you did hear Rave go out and say, "Ah, creepy dude."
Uh-huh. I want to help Ben, but my tiny little ancient
What you gotta
body.
do? Yeah, I don't blame you for not, for sure.
All right.
Imagine the size difference, like
Oh, it's absurd.
It's
I am your foot.
crazy.
Vin's head is probably almost as big as Arlo's entire body.
Like a house cat
Okay.
trying to knock over its owner.
Yeah, right.
It can do it. It can do it.
It's
Mhm.
been done.
An arm at a time. First the arm, then the leg,
Okay.
then the.
Arlo's gonna go 5, 10. Are there any windows in this room?
No windows in that room.
Okay, 15, 20, 25. Oh, is this where the powder was? That
No,
Rezo
that's
was-
upstairs.
No.
Okay. Well,
That
then
was-
I am upstairs.
Attic, higher up.
That was in the attic. Like, that's right above you, technically.
Okay. This is a window, though, correct?
That is a window. It's about a your size window as well.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's as far as I can get to. I will use my action to go over here. Can I free action, see if the window's open, try to open it?
I will say, yeah, with your free action, you're able to unlatch it and open it, as it's like pretty much a smaller window, but for you, being pretty much a child size, you could squeeze out of it, though it is a story up.
Okay.
Or 2 stories up.
Well, he's gonna sit his keister on the sill, and bonus action, he's going to spend 3 sorcery points to get a 2nd level spell back.
Ooh.
So he can do that. He's got a bird's eye view on the outside. Seeing Rave, he's gonna say, Vin looked like he was in trouble out inside, like quite a bit of trouble. He's on fire, man! And he's just gonna wait there, keep an eye on things, hope he doesn't get shot from where he is sitting. You know, he's not gonna sit on the windshield. That's just asking to be shot. So he'll pull like a chair over and just kind of stand on it. And after he yells that to Rave, he'll duck back down so he can't get shot.
Okay, then. Now, as you're looking outside at this point, you'll notice something, as you can notice the clear night sky as you remember it, with a bit of like clouds here and there, is actually getting notably darker as you can see this large storm cloud starting to appear above the inn.
Like exclusively above the inn?
Yeah, exclusively above the inn.
That's time
That's all.
to go.
That's what I got. I've used about everything I'm allowed to.
Okay then, Vin, you take your lumps,
Ugh.
causing pretty much that points
So
causing you
fall
to go
back down.
You fall back
Hop
down,
back
but
up.
this time I'm going to say, if you want to, you can fall down here.
Absolutely.
So then you fall back downstairs.
And that's second level exhaustion.
Yep.
Okay. I am blind.
Oh,
Oh wait, I just gotta scroll down. I see where I'm at.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, what? That's not second level exhaustion.
Literally
I didn't know
not.
what this
Okay.
thing-
that's a condition.
Okay, so
There's a water barrel right next to you.
that means I've got.
Dunk yourself in the water.
Or pick
That
it up
would-
and do this.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea, honestly.
I
half
just checked the
speed.
stream. What have you guys been doing down there this whole time? There's like 8 people still up.
I'm trying to control the fire.
Well, you know, those other couple people are unconscious at the moment.
Yeah, I'll take all the movement I've got, and then douse myself with whatever is available.
Okay, you pretty much douse yourself with water, pretty much, you know, stopping all the flames on you from spreading and just all of them.
It's like a tiny keg for you.
Feels amazing though.
It's effectively like what he gets for his, you know, to fill up his giant tankard.
It's a tall boy. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like, that like football version of a Kool-Aid kind of.
It feels good.
Not
Probably
Kool-Aid.
hurts actually. with all that
Gatorade.
fire. But anyways. Shit. Yep, that's all. that's all I got.
You definitely have a lot less beard, as well as probably no eyebrows left.
I look
Oh,
fucked
jeez.
up.
Ew.
The bowling ball.
Everybody's probably missing a bit of hair after this combat.
Mhm.
Am I?
And-
Am I?
Well, Rave, you're fine. Indrid, you're fine. Indrid,
Where'd everybody go?
besides that dagger, has been perfectly okay. But with that, we're going at Indrid's turn.
Now was that a full action to douse myself, correct?
You full action to douse yourself, yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Climb the ladder.
Climb the ladder as you just get dropped back down this way.
Oh.
The ladder is 10, 15 feet. I keep wanting to say 10, but it's 15
You're
feet
right.
down.
Could I do an acrobatics check to attempt to like fast slide down it?
Sure. You could attempt to. Pretty much only taking up like
I do have those nice gloves to protect my hands. That's a 8.
Oh.
then you like get sliding down, but then your gloves kind of get caught on like a bit of the old wood as it like begins to splinter as you kind of have to pull it out and you just crawl back down effectively. Like it would have looked cool, but you know,
Yeah.
also you blame Rezo because he was kind of in your way.
Yeah. Get your blood out of the way, mate. Can I see our friend?
No, the door is shut right there.
I'm gonna shoot the door.
Okay then.
First bolt. Does a 14 hit the door?
14 does hit the door.
14 force damage.
Okay then, as you pretty much take out a giant chunk out of this wooden door as it completely splinters as you just take out a piece of this door over here as there's just a giant hole in it now.
Second one. Does a 13 hit her door?
13 will hit.
And that is only 9 force damage.
Sadly, you pretty much blow a smaller hole into that door as it goes a little bit higher, but it's not enough to pretty much... This door over here, you could pretty much walk through. This one, it's a bit, you know, patchy. You can see a little bit of the snake outside from what it looks like, though it looks like he's doing something at the moment.
Don't like that. I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash. 5, 10, 15. And I'm just gonna get all up in his business and see what he's up to.
Okay then, make me Constitution saving throw.
God damn it. Uh, 17?
That will just make his spell DC
Whoa.
as he throws this at you.
Oh.
I'm sorry, excuse you.
As you come out the door, as it seems like he's waiting, as he released this blackish energy at you.
So that's gonna be 19.
19.
Yeah.
I'm still up.
Oh my gosh, yes, thank goodness. I have no idea where you are.
Yeah, I have.
As he was hoping that would have killed you outright.
I'm just gonna throw up a little bit. and
Justifiably.
stare dead in the eye.
Yeah.
He's a bit surprised, honestly.
That's my turn.
Mhm. That's his held action.
Good. I'm hoping I soaked up that spell slot, boys.
Yeah, just how many more does he have?
Well, it's a 4th, so count down.
How do you?
This guy is gonna stand up at this point, and he can hear Rave going around chatting at this point, so he's going to make a grapple attempt with disadvantage towards you, Rave. Bloop. Bloop. Okay, then that's a 12 you have to beat, as he's attempting to grapple onto you.
21.
Okay, then as you avoid this blind man's attempt to grapple you, as he just lunges out at you, as he just completely misses at that point.
Oh, goody. Ah!
And actually,
He
yeah,
rolls
that's
his
his
save
turn.
at the end of his turn.
Oh, that's right. That's how blindness works. 'Cause
He
it's not
does.
concentration. Where is it?
Constitution.
Constitution. That is a 5.
Oh.
About 10 points off, as he is still blinded at this point. As Rezo, at this point, you can see what looks to be Indrid as he kind of actually, his skin begins to wither away a little bit as this snake man just releases some dark energy towards him.
Would I be able to attack him from that square?
From that square, yeah, you would.
Okay. I'll go over there. Do my signature move. 24 to hit. 13 damage.
Okay, then
How
that
does he look? Like, does he look like he's bloodied or?
he does not look bloodied actually yet. You guys didn't really hit him for a whole lot inside the area, and you're just now actually starting to do damage with him.
Is this the
Okay.
snake dude?
Yeah, this is a snake dude.
Assassin.
No.
Oh, I
No.
can't see anything.
The
yet.
assassin's down with me.
Yeah, I know. It's
Assassin's
tough
down
to
the
tell.
doorway. This one is
The only thing we did was the
guy.
bear bite. I hit him a couple of times, but
It wasn't a whole
That's it.
lot.
yeah.
I'm gonna look at Indrid and be like,
We really gotta pick different battles.
and then disengage.
Light.
And then after that, I only move 10, so I still have 30. I'll go outside. And then, yeah, I'll hide right here around the corner where he can't see me. Getting ready to surprise attack him again if need be, or run if Indrid decides to run.
Okay, then. And with that, it's now the Assassin's and the Whisperer's turn. And at this point, the Assassin is going to say, fuck you, Rave, and bonus action disengage and leave this place.
Oh, you think you're gonna outrun me? Fuck up!
Yeah, and now he full action dashes.
Oh, you don't think so? You're gonna get it! You just wait!
Yeah, he's fucking booking it.
Oh, you're gonna get a javelin to the face!
And then for the Whisperer, which I'm actually going to say with how far he moved. Hold on. Yeah, he's off the map at this point. So yeah, at the moment he is considered off the map, as he's just booking it. And with that point, Indrid, you see something fucking weird. As this snake in front of you is pretty much looking at everything that's going on at the moment, as he is pretty much going to morph himself and change forms. As you can see him turn into what looks to be a snake with wings.
Can I have an attack of opportunity?
How big this snake?
Yeah.
The snake is about the same size as him. It's just
Oh.
instead of his arms, it's just his instead of his arms.
I
it's
thought
just
he was like.
Yeah, I thought one of the
no.
little messenger dudes.
no.
You mean a
like-
quaddle? No.
Oh no, like the little familiar guys that you wrap around the arm of the.
Yeah, they're quaddles.
Those are not. Those are.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah, those little snake with wings, they're called quaddles.
Well, I know there's traditionally mythological snakes that have wings called quaddles, but the Zendikar probably do not have angelic beings of lawful good as their familiars.
Yeah. No, he is quite literally himself a little bit smaller, though still pretty large, with wings instead of arms at this point. As you will get an opportunity attack as he is going to begin flying away. About getting 30 feet up and... No, actually, wait. About 40 feet diagonally up in the air.
I've rolled so many 19s this night. It's a 26 to hit.
26 to hit. Okay, you stab him.
And because of my rakish audacity...
Oh, it could just be a flying snake.
I get to add sneak attack damage. So...
Add that sneak attack damage.
So for the rapier, it's only going to be 6. And sneak attack, 5. So 11.
Okay, then. Good amount of damage. Not bad at all, as you hit him for fucking a shit ton at that point. And with that, he's actually going to have to do this. No, he's good.
Well, that'd be great if he was like 30 feet in the air and just slammed into the goddamn ground.
It's pretty much as he's flying away at this point. And if I'm right, that's all he can do on his turn. I believe his other thing that he can do requires an action. Yeah, it does. Okay then, so that's both their turns at this point. Ray, what are you doing as the door has been pretty much, for the most part, just kind of left open as you see this figure just run off into the darkness, disappearing.
Does he disappear? I mean, I can move 30 feet and still hopefully see him.
He is effectively 85 feet out.
85 feet?
That's a dash? Holy shit.
Well, I mean, so if I move 30 feet, that means he's 55 feet out?
80 feet, nah. So.
Okay, I mean...
He's a long ways out, effectively.
He still will throw his javelin. It is at disadvantage, but I mean, he throws it. Tries to hit him. Oh boy. There he goes. I'm throwing it. 17.
Nice.
17 will still hit with that javelin.
Alright, it's just a d6, I think, correct?
Yep, d6
Alright,
plus
just
strength.
d6 plus 3, so it's going to be 5.
Some 300 shit.
So, as you throw it out in his direction, as like you're confident it's gonna hit, as it just pretty much slides across like his pretty much right underneath his arm for the most part, as it pretty much gets a good gash out of him, but he's still running at that point.
Alright, well, Rave, I guess, is technically 25 feet away from the front door, in terms of, like, on the map and stuff.
Okay.
Because he had to move his full 30, I guess. Well, no, it's a 120 range, isn't it? It is a 120 range. Okay. Yeah. He doesn't have to go fully away, but... Alright, yeah, he'll just go, I guess... I technically he'd go his full thing. That's fine. He'll just be there.
Wait.
He'll just be there.
So you'll be right here, 25.
Yeah, that sounds good. Alright.
Okay then. And that's your turn. The assassin, luckily, is pretty much escaping at this point. Somehow. Okay then, Arlo, you're in a interesting situation at this point, as you have a drop in front of you and a burning building, which sounds like it's about to explode from what you hear.
Yeah, well, also there's a rather ominous weather condition above me as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I see, how far is the winged snake from me?
The winged snake you cannot see from where you're at.
Okay, and the assassin you said is 85 from Arlo. Is it 85 from me, or is it different distance from me?
It is you are pretty much almost like 120 feet from where you're at, because Ray was right at the front of the door.
Mm-hmm.
And you're pretty much, and you're right at the back, but you do not have line of sight of him either at this point.
Oh, well, there you go.
You're not in a good spot right now. You're pretty much at the side of the building where, Now, if he was running like past you or like running towards this direction, then yeah, you would be able to shoot at both the flying snake and also that guy at this point. But sadly, no.
I really not have a healing potion in all of my stuff. We had so much money. Okay, I mean, the only thing Arlo can do. Do I see any of my friends like below me?
You see what looks to be Rezo not too far away from where you'll land.
Can I try to aim to land on Rezo?
He's not that close.
You can
Well,
hold an action
He's
and
like a
help me.
good 30 feet away from you.
oh well then no.
You could yell to me and hold an action to jump on me.
For Rezo, you can see Arlo hanging out right about here.
Gotcha.
Arlo will make himself known at this point, and he's gonna try and.
Rezo is
Jump.
right here for you, Arlo.
Oh, that's not facing the right way at all, is it?
No, it is not.
Arlo's going to try and like drop himself as controlled as possible to try and land.
As softly as you can at this point.
Yep.
You're pretty much hanging. You're still at pretty much that devastating height, and it doesn't help that you're super short.
I mean, I'm dropping.
Oh, you're dropping? Okay, then.
Oh yeah.
Make me an acrobatics check. Mattering what you get, you'll either take full or half damage of what I roll.
Come on. That's a 14.
Okay, then you pass the DC as you luckily tumble perfectly. As you only take 1 damage. As you pretty much, you land a bit uncomfortably, but, luckily, you just tuck in and you just roll.
All right, can you move me on to
Yep.
where I need to be?
As you're right here now.
Holy cow, that was a ways. All right, so how much movement would you say that I used?
I would say that would probably be just 10 feet of movement as difficult terrain, like getting out the window for the most part, and then kind of like lowering yourself down a bit and dropping. So yeah, just 10 feet of movement you've already used up.
And hearing noises, most of the actions on this side?
It's kind of split up at the moment. It's like right over here and it's right over here. The action over here though is dying down just because the assassin is getting away.
Okay, I will go towards the noise. So we'll go 5, 10, 15. Actually, I'll go 5, 10, like 5, 10. I'll go like a little over. Still, I can't see boo. I will bonus action 5, 10, 15, and by bonus action I mean action dash. Okay. Yep.
Okay then. That's
I'm out of the burning building. That's an accomplishment.
That is an accomplishment.
If you were looking for the token, he's in the air. That's why
Yeah.
you can't see the token.
Vin,
I mean,
what
I
are you
couldn't do
doing at
anything.
this point? As you're inside the burning building,
Like,
and you
looking
think it's gonna
around and
blow
just,
up.
Like, I don't. Do I know that? Because I think I was unconscious.
We've
when he
been
said that.
yelling.
No,
it.
you were told that. And,
Okay.
like, literally as you got up, Rezo came out the door that
No.
you were blocking and yelled out that, like, the place is gonna blow.
I'm gonna scoop up the bartender.
Okay, then. Are you gonna scoop up both of them or only one of them?
Would it impede my action economy to take them both?
If you have both your arm, that's gonna take up both your arms to carry them. Effectively.
I might as well. 5, and then there's this lizard dude just kind of wandering around, grabbing his eyes.
Yeah,
I
like,
presume.
he's blinded at the moment.
5, 10. If I can sleep through, I only got.
You
15
can
feet of
push
movement.
through him. He's blinded at this moment.
Okay. Well,
Other-
I'll be standing there with like 2 Yuan-Ti under my arms.
Okay.
But I'm 2 levels exhausted. I can't go any further.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Be a damn shame if you go down again. Okay, Indrid, as
That's
this
what it
guy
is.
is flying away at this point.
Gonna get a little farther away from the building. In case it does explode. And I'm gonna shoot 2 bolts at him.
Okay, then, fire.
Natural 1.
Oh.
That might hit.
And 23.
That will hit.
Alright, 9 force damage.
Okay, then. You hit him hard. Not hard enough, though.
I use my bonus action to hide.
He still has to roll a Constitution save, even if he took 1 damage.
I know.
Okay.
I'm rolling that right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
His Constitution is still up, and that's everything from you, Injured?
Yeah. I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide.
Okay, then. As you kind of just jump down into a bush, go
Yep.
prone.
13.
Okay, then. So you're effectively hidden at the moment. For now.
And disguise myself as a corpse.
Blind guy at the moment. He's gonna be as he gets shoved out of the way, he's gonna like draw his weapon and like try to slash over in that direction at that point. As he is going to attempt an attack towards you, Vin.
13.
As it's disadvantage, as that's a 14. Which
Yeah, he hits, and
wait, isn't it better now since you have that armor?
It's still 13.
Really? What?
Yeah.
What? Man.
It's splint, which is 13,
It's not split. It's
Plus-
it's scale
technically,
mail, which should be
which is scale.
plus
15
dex.
plus dex.
Whoa, 15 plus dex.
Yes, remember
So-
it gave
Yeah,
you like a
I
plus
was
4
like,
to your
what's
AC.
going-
Yeah. Sorry. So, well, it's actually does that? So my modifier is -1. So would that actually drop it?
I
No,
don't
it does
think your
not.
I leave it as
dexterity
a
can
base.
drop your AC. I think it has. I think it stays at the base of 15 at the
Yeah,
moment.
that's why it has a base number.
I had it marked down as 13, not.
Okay,
That's
then.
much
So-
better than I thought it was.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on, Vin?
So it's base 15.
Okay, then, as he attacks the first time and misses, and
Holy
attacks the second
shit.
time and almost hits, but you just seem to remember you actually are wearing armor as like you just like use that to your advantage.
It hits the armor finally.
Yeah. Okay, then, and that's his turn, at which he makes a con save now. Let's see if he makes out of it. Wow.
That's way better.
Yeah, and that's a 14, which I don't believe makes the save out of it. What's the save, Arlo? 15?
15.
Yep, so he's still blinded. And then we move on to Rezo.
How's the flying guy looking?
He's looking good, honestly.
All right, well, is he
And
within
he looks like
120
he's getting
feet?
ready to do something.
Is he within 120 feet?
100%. He hasn't flown off that far yet.
Ooh.
25.
That will hit.
All right. Ignore the top one. So 13 damage.
Okay, then 13 damage. That will hurt him quite a bit.
Get down here.
Minus 13. Okay, then. And with
Yeah, guys. What was that hit? My AC is 14.
Your AC
That was-
should be 15.
your AC is 15. And I gotta do something real fast, so I have to actually step away for a second.
No
All
worries.
right, we'll talk about the
Yes.
AC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as it's
So
as it
it
is
rolled-
at the beginning
It
of the
counts as-
snake's turn.
I was told it counts as scale mail.
Right.
Yeah.
So did you
And it's
put scale
14.
mail on there?
Yep.
Okay, and it automatically made it a minus from that.
No, I had to automatically put it on because of. Let me do that again, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it'll calculate it for you if you drag it from Roll20 in there, and it'll,
Yeah, good call with that.
Okay, yeah. Scale mail is a 14 automatically.
oh, scale mail is default 14.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
14 plus
it
dex.
would, it would
Which-
hit you.
All right. So yeah, 14.
Yeah, it's- well, in effect, basically, it's just going to drop me down. And I'm going to go to my 3rd level of exhaustion. Like,
Was he thinking half plate?
yeah,
think
well, he
that's
said
what
15
Half plate
plus
is
dex,
15.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is cool. I mean, if he wants to keep it at that, I will take it.
Involves
Yeah.
disadvantage, so
Yeah.
disadvantage, so it wouldn't change.
Half plate's
anything to the
disadvantage?
AC. Yeah, half plate's disadvantage.
On stealth, yeah.
I'm going to drag it.
Yeah,
out
the
and see
only
what
the only
happens.
medium armor that's not, I think, is breastplate.
Yep.
I think hide isn't as well, right?
There's one above. Yeah. The best one is breastplate, but yeah, there's one below it.
Yeah. Breastplate's just 14 with no disadvantage.
Unequipped shield. I don't have a shield equipped, dude.
You should get a shield
I have one, but I can't cast spells with it yet.
yet.
No Warcaster.
That's 8th level for sure. Especially after I get that with that armor.
Oh yeah, that'll be nice to get you up to a 17 HP. That's AC.
And
So-
then back.
And
Baz, were
welcome
you
back.
thinking scale mail or were you thinking half plate?
It's scale mail.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that
that's-
is a 14.
That's 14.
Oh,
My AC.
damn.
Mm.
So that
Which-
will hit.
So he hits me blinded. I drop, stand back up, and now I'm third level exhausted.
Yep.
You're like about to fucking die, aren't you?
You're gonna die from
In
exhaustion.
3
Yeah,
hits.
if I take another hit.
If
And
he
you have a
takes
couple of days of rest
hit
ahead of you
point
before
max
you're
F.
used.
if he takes another hit, he's effectively unable to move. If I'm correct.
That's
First level is
Yeah.
just second level
Let
is
me
half.
look.
Third
I think
level
it's
is
fifth levels when you can't move.
We can't drag your ass out of that building either.
Fifth level is reduced,
True.
and 6 is death.
Okay then.
What a
And
tragic way to
Fourth
die.
is HP.
I think I
is
can move
halved.
him.
Fifth is unconscious.
and at this point,
No, fifth is speed reduced to 0. Yeah.
it is the assassins and the whisperer's turn at this point.
Did you roll con for him in the air?
Yeah, I did
I hit.
roll con.
Okay. I still have movement and all that.
Okay then.
Does it look like was about to cast a spell?
It looks like he wasn't casting a spell. It looks like he was focusing on something. He's looking in the direction back of the building.
Gotcha. Can I make an intelligence check to try and figure out whether or not I think everybody can make it out of the building in time?
Blundite.
You, I'll say this much: you don't know where everybody is in the building at the moment.
Yeah. So would I
So-
think that people are trapped inside with the fire?
Good possibility.
Okay, then if I think any of my friends might die, I'm going to start running to the front door where I can try and help them.
Oh, you saw me standing there on
In the
fire,
Yeah.
when you
So I'm
left.
gonna run to the front door, seeing if there's anything I can do to help. This guy in the sky ain't coming down anytime soon. We've shot him 3 or 4 times, and he's still looking fine.
Okay then.
Yikes.
So with that, the assassin is going to dash one more time, moving another 80 feet, getting away effectively, as he's pretty much going to use his action to do that, and then just hide as a bonus action. Which I will roll that in secret, see what he gets. He should get good. If he doesn't, I'm going to be disappointed at him. Okay, that's good enough. And at this point, before the whisper flies off and gets too far out of the radius, he's going to look back at the inn and then pretty much mutter some sort of hisses underneath his tongue at this point, as you can see what looks like a bolt of lightning hits the roof of the inn itself as it pretty much strikes into that attic area, causing everything inside of there to begin to combust at this point. As those inside the inn, I'm going to need to make a dexterity saving throw. Then you're sadly going to take the damage regardless, so
Yeah.
just consider yourself knocked down at this point. Which the
Yeah,
only
I've been down and up like 4 times.
Yeah. Effectively, your deck. Actually, give me a deck save, Vin, just for the point of if the people you're carrying get affected by it.
It's a dirty 1.
As you pretty much, as the building explodes, pretty much, as Vin, you get knocked down by explosion, you instinctively put your hands out to grab yourself as you pretty much put the 2 bodies in front of you as you just land on them.
Ah!
This point, the only other guy inside the building, which is this one, is going to make a dexterity saving throw. That's a 4, as he takes the full brunt of the damage. Luckily, Vin, you won't have to worry about this.
Poof.
Yikes.
As the inside of the inn is not only torn apart as the roof itself is just engulfed in flames, but also the inside is starting to burn away, as not only what looks to be the oils and alcohols upstairs have pretty much ignited everything and it's starting to move down, it's also starting to get what looks to be a few kegs of what you thought was alcohol, but actually now seems to be just oil left downstairs as it's getting to slowly make its way down to that, as the entire building is starting to get engulfed in flames, which what corpses are left inside of there are now torched. And with that, the Whisperer is going to spend its movement at this point, and he's just going to fly away, getting about 80 feet away, and then... And then he will use his bonus action to heal himself with Healing Word.
He's still within range.
He is still within range. That's why he's healing word himself. Let's roll, and he's gonna upcast it to 3rd level. Okay then. It's not a lot, but it's probably what's gonna save him. Okay then, and with that, Rave, it's your turn. As you just see the building just get engulfed with flames at this point.
I mean, I had the door open and Vinny was behind me, so do I see the Vinny body?
Oh, you see Vinny as like he's on the ground, like laying on top of the 2 bodies, as like he just looks bad. Like
Yeah.
his entire back is burned up at this point, as what looks to be like the only thing stopping him from getting completely burned is that nice set of armor he recently got. As what looks to be most of the clothes on him, and including his hair, has pretty much burned away.
Did I lose the duster?
The duster is still somewhat intact.
Rave runs in, and he's going to... Well, I mean, I guess he can do it from here. But he's going to touch Vin, and he's going to heal him with a Cure Wounds at level 3.
Nice.
Oh, good. That will stop Vin from getting knocked down again.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. I mean, God knows what damage you throw at us, it seems.
Holy shit.
So that's going to be 12.
Nice.
Okay, then.
That was just 2 steps. Just, and then I'm gonna go, you can have this, Vinny, you can get up, just try, Vinny, and I'm gonna give him my last inspiration.
That's
Okay,
it.
then.
Just start
Sweet.
trying.
You can do it, Vinny.
Do better, damn it.
So close.
I think that I've used that word way too many times with people, just try.
Do gooder.
Yep, that's, well, and I mean, I guess I just go, right, this out! Vinny's hurt!
I think I might have killed these 2 on accident when I fell. I don't have any eyebrows.
Or hair.
Hey,
Shit.
at least you can't make any more fun of Rave about losing his hair.
Rave's not lost any hair!
So don't you?
That's right. Fuck, I got them confused again. Damn it.
Ding.
Okay then. And with that, that's all of your turn. So let's move on to Arlo.
All right, I'm going to see what's around the river bend. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What's happening?
So you can see what looks to be this giant flying
What the
snake.
hell? Is it this thing right next to me?
Yeah. This thing.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't take him any further off the map without pretty much taking him out of
okay,
bounds.
because if it's that close, he wouldn't have kept on running towards
No,
it.
he's effectively 80 feet up in the air, about 80 feet away. He's
Okay,
still
so-
technically within range of shooting with magic.
Yeah, hypotenuse of 80 plus 80. I'm gonna look it up. Because I have a 90-foot spell I might like to cast, which I think is too much.
Ray of Frost.
Hypotenuse.
I don't think that's it. 90-foot spell.
Later.
It's 60 foot.
No, not that one. 80, 80. Nope, that's 113. So he's just within 120.
Just barely.
All right, well that makes my choice very easy. It's gonna be another chill touch.
As you throw a
Chance.
fist of shadow back at him.
Manu Mortis. Ooh, that is a 23.
That will hit.
And D20 is
Nice.
hot. All right. 8. Highest damage all day.
I'm honestly glad I healed him.
Oh.
I mean, if you want him to survive, then yes.
Then, and he's got to make another Constitution. As the storm,
Oh!
as the storm begins to wither away.
80 feet in the air, too.
No, the storm begins
Oh.
to wither away. That snake form
That's
is not a
concentration.
spell.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be able to keep concentration of the storm if that was the case.
Lame.
Yeah.
He's still flying away. It's just the storm that was
Well-
gonna be start zapping you guys.
Yeah.
No longer there.
That's good.
And Arlo just yells at Injured. What's going on?
Mate, I don't know, mate. We was talking to the bartender, and then there were snakes, and now there's fire and lightning. I'm just shooting at this guy, to be honest.
Did you get him? Did
And-
A few
So-
times. should go always get the other one. He ran away from us.
I know where we're at, but at this point, I'm just going to be dashing with like
Yep.
the ankles of both of those Yuan-Ti in my hands.
It is luckily your turn at this point.
I'm hoping for the most heroic view ever of me just like stumbling out with 2 Yuan-Ti in tow, just
To practically crush Yuan-Ti in tow.
literally, yeah, I'm like dashing for 30 feet, trying to get the fuck out.
Okay then.
Wicked exhausted. Burning.
Burning, exhausted. Luckily healed
I might,
fine.
yeah. Once I get out of range, I'll be using some cantrips to fix up the duster. Hopefully.
Hey, at least it looks like you guys actually fought that slime.
We can go get a reward now.
Oh.
You just come back and everybody's like half dead and it's like
We have the vials.
you have the vials
Yeah.
and you have the lumps to prove it. But yeah, so you just begin crawling out of the building at this point.
I still want to bring the 2
Mhm.
corpses at this point so that they can do their speak
Yep,
with dead.
you
if
have
they
the
need
corpses
to, yeah.
with you at this point as you're dragging them out. Moving back to Indrid at this point, as the flying away snake is almost out of range of your shooting. As it looks like, ooh, you're gonna charge after him.
Yeah, I'm gonna run forward.
Get up.
Using my full movement. And then I'm gonna shoot some Eldritch Blasts. 17 for the first bolt.
Okay, then that will hit.
Okay. And 18 for the second bolt.
That will also hit.
Alright, so first bolt damage. Is 13 for the first bolt. And 10 for the second bolt.
I'm so glad I healed him.
Bullshit.
Okay, then that's your turn, pretty much. Anything else? No.
No, I was checking my cards to see if I had anything I could
hmm
use.
That
Okay.
one that Rezo had earlier, if anybody has that, or at least sees that guy in line of sight, you could technically use it. 'Cause that one's fucking crazy. This guy's dead. So Rezo, it's now your turn at this point. As you can see Vin just crawling out of the building, nearly on fire, with 2 corpses in tail.
I'll move over to here where they're all at. Do I see anybody still inside that might be alive?
The entire building at this point, as you're looking inside of it, is completely on fire.
Yeah, this is probably collapsed by now.
I'll look over to Rave.
What's going on over here? Is everything okay?
There's the thing ran in the distance. I lost sight of him. The cloaked guy.
Can I make a perception check? Or is he definitely gone?
He's hidden. He dashed and then hid. You're gonna be hard pressed to do it in the dark, because it is nighttime. It's about 9 o'clock at night at this point.
So at disadvantage then?
It's pretty much a disadvantage perception check roll.
You never know. 15.
Okay then.
Probably don't see him.
Nope.
I am just, if there's nobody to pull out of the building and there's nowhere to go, I'll just fire randomly into that direction.
It's okay then.
Just set a bush on fire, like 120 feet away from here, just in the direction he was running, just to fuck whatever.
Okay then.
Fuck you. Where's
Fuck
Wobbles?
nature.
Wobbles is actually still flying around, keeping an eye out.
Yeah, super helpful, dude.
Did Wobble see?
Follow the motherfucker.
It also be Gamma. Possibly.
Question is, where's Gamma at the moment? Wobbles is probably on this building, honestly, at this point, watching everything go down, to be honest with you. But at this point, the assassin is going to get more and more away as he's pretty much crawling away at this point. And then the Whisperer is actually going to turn around and look at you, Indrid. And you dash towards him, correct?
No,
Or did
I
you
just
ran?
moved 30 feet forward, yeah.
Just move 30 feet forward. He hasn't moved yet, so you're effectively about 90.
113 feet away, according
Well,
to
It was
Connor.
113 when you were right next to Arlo. Then you
Yeah.
moved 30 feet forward, so you're effectively like 90 feet now.
Okay.
So he's gonna do this. He's not gonna do it right on top of you, but he's gonna do it a bit in front of you. As you can see, this wall and a wall of flames erupt in front of you, pretty much blocking your line of sight of this individual. As this pretty much large wall of flames just pretty much covers everything you can see in front of you. As he's gonna fly further away at this point, pretty much effectively flying away.
Right.
Did you get him?
No. No. I'm in pain.
And with that, combat is over.
And collapse.
Sound off.
I'm here.
God, you guys all look like shit, don't you?
I look fine.
I feel great.
In comparison to everyone else, I really don't look that bad.
Around the corner.
Arlo, yeah, he's toddling, wondering where the hell everyone just went to.
Arlo! There you are.
Ugh.
Alright, so it's a
He's
head
just
count,
like
right? One, two,
down on his knees, just kind of slouched over, sitting there.
What happened up there? I was trying to douse the fire. You yelled that there was shit, and then that.
Yeah.
I think
That's
that's
what happened.
some to top.
I got hit by shrapnel and just about got knocked out, so I did the bear thing.
Are those
Right.
two still alive?
They were, and then the place blew. I might have fell on top of them,
Arlo's gonna
but
come over do a medicine check.
Can I assist?
Sure.
They are women, correct?
No. One is a burly older man,
Fortunately, I am also a man, so.
and the other one I will say is about a mid-aged woman. Kind of look like elvish in features.
You said they weren't women.
I know, I was trying to remember, but I was looking back at my notes. One of them was. Okay, calm down.
These are
That's
important details, Spaz.
So do I have advantage with injured helping me?
Yes.
That is 17.
Okay, 17. Besides being pretty much scorched all over, which would be, you know, for the most part, not
That checks out.
deadly, they do notice for like one of them has their ribs completely crushed. And then the other one, it looks like their jaw has been completely dislocated. And possibly their windpipe crushed.
That's fixable.
That's A of the ABCs. It's not good.
Yeah, put them in the head tilt chin lift position.
Doesn't matter if their chin is crushing their airway.
is there a pulse here?
Are they alive? Because those
Yeah.
injuries sound like they should be dead in the next 5 minutes.
I will say one of them is dead and one of them's critical.
I do have spells left, so I'll give one of them a healing word if that's what it takes. I'm sorry, a cure wounds.
Oh, even more.
Are you sure you want to be doing that?
I'd like to salvage something out of this.
If he does, I will go to try to restrain them if I can.
Yeah,
Like
can we
lay on top of them and less like bear hugging. Go like
So-
don't
so-
move, don't move.
Rez, get the metal out. And
I'll
I'm
just,
guessing the crushed ribs one is the one that's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
other
wow.
one is just done for.
Yeah.
stand straddling over it with the Eldritch Blast held.
after he's medicaled up, I'll give him a cure wounds.
Okay.
And then also give Rez, I think, a cure wounds too.
Okay.
And I have one more actually, in case anybody's that.
Give it to
Out
Arlo.
of shape.
Yeah, Arlo.
I'm at 3.
All right, so 11 is for Rez, 8 is for the Yuan-Ti, and Last spell goes to Arlo for 11.
Ooh, wow.
Good
Thank
healing.
you, Rin.
Whew.
I call you Rin.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. Yeah, we'll get these names figured out eventually. It's only 10 sessions in, right,
That
guys?
doesn't make sense in any.
Yeah, in any fashion. Wrong person.
At least I'm not,
Not a
all-
healer.
Yeah, not even a healer.
Even support.
It's funny.
Yeah, then so as you pretty much heal this individual as like he comes back to life, as it's the burly innkeeper that told Indra to go fuck himself earlier and leave.
It just gets to wake up to my smiling face holding an Eldritch Blast in it. Awesome. Love it.
Last laugh, I suppose.
As he's just looking around at the rest of you,
Quite the setup you had in there.
he's just
The
looking
fuck?
at you.
Yeah, we'll talk later. Can I take like a long rest right here on this pavement?
No.
Probably not a good idea.
Can we take
I'm
a
gonna
short rest?
I'm gonna start molding earth to give myself like a little bit of a.
Actually, on the note of rest,
Do we want to wait around till the cops show up, or do we want to?
Oh, right. We should
Called the
probably
fuzz.
take Snaky McSnakus in here off into the woods and do terrible things to him until he talks. I like where your head's at.
Or we could just take him to the temple.
No.
Get proof.
not until we have proof.
He is the proof. That's why we kept him alive.
Is being a snake person proof enough to say they're evil?
Whoa.
There's all the corpses with the bruised up throats and all that.
Yeah, I
If you
mean,
combine this individual with the evidence, possibly.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
how bad is the building
There's
right
gotta
now?
be enough proof here.
Stirs up burning.
Is the building like one big massive bonfire of hell? What?
Oh, it's effectively a bonfire at this point. It seems like it was perfectly set up to pretty much not melt this, but pretty much burn it down to a husk.
All right, this guy's not going anywhere. Did we? Anyone do anything besides me just holding on to them?
Yeah, he's got manacles on.
Okay, all right. So Rave, we're gonna go over here. He's gonna try to see if he can quickly like cover his face, hold his breath, and go in because he knows there was a corpse of a snake head. He wants to at least try to grab the snake head as evidence, if not the body. But
While you're doing that, I guess I'll go search these little buildings on the side.
Yeah, get the corpses with the bruised throats and all that. That's what
I'm
we're...
going to tell you, this entire area right here is a blazing inferno.
Ray will go over here, dive,
We
and
need
get
to-
some water
we
from
need
the
to
well,
move out.
and just soak him over as much as he can before he goes
That
in.
is,
Yeah,
it's not going to help.
I
you, I'm gonna
imagine
tell
it's
you
like
this.
a...
Yeah, it's gonna boil that in a second. Like a
Yeah.
flame of that intensity.
Ugh.
You all should probably move away from this building at this point because A, it's probably going to burn everything around it as well, and plus
It's-
you're
yeah,
going to be feeling the
It's
heat.
really hot right where we're at.
All right.
This is just a beacon for anything.
Let's
that
just-
wants to
Really?
come.
That
I
nuclear
mean,
fire is-
Basically,
that's
how
just
big
crazy.
this fire is, the guards from the city can literally see it since this place is like an hour and a half away from the city.
Yeah, I mean, if this is proof enough
Oh.
for the temple, why don't we just turn this bastard in and collect the money?
That's why I wanted to bring him in. Or bring him out.
Sounds like a plan.
I feel like there's snake people in there.
With my medicine check, would I have noticed if he had any of the bruising stuff on his neck?
He
Ooh.
doesn't.
Rave's just going to do a quick look around at the other buildings that aren't on fire.
Okay then. You'll notice this building, for the most part, looks like, a stable and / storage area. It seems like there's an additional amount of barrels inside of it with a assortment of rations here and there and foods of that sort.
Oh, Indrid, what were you calling dibs on earlier? Did you get something from in there?
But nothing suspicious.
Oh no, mate! I was running in all these rooms and there was chests everywhere. And then the
You
one
didn't
guy
pick up
had
a notebook
sword.
or anything like that, did you?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the notebook.
Does Rave? Oh,
I found this journal, mate.
Oh, that might be useful, do you think? I just remembered about that part.
Read Snake.
oh, good. We have evidence. Yeah, Rave will just check that back building real quick as well.
What if this is just like Malfoy gave me a bad look today in biology or some shit? Like, what if it's not like evil plans?
The back
Couldn't
shed
hurt.
over here is literally just a small extra area to keep the hay for the stables inside of it,
All right.
along with a few extra things for maintaining horses and such.
Okay. Nothing overly. All right.
Nothing spectacular.
No, yeah.
Are there any horses to steal?
Nope. Oddly enough, this place seemed effectively an inn, but
Grab some like horse care equipment. That shit's expensive. Brushes and re-shoeing and that
Saddles.
kind of- yeah.
Okay. I mean, Rafe doesn't really know much about that, so he'll just try to get
Yeah,
what you think is the stuff,
I'll grab a bunch of shit.
the shit. Just grab the shit.
We're looting.
just grabs another barrel, just fill it with a bunch of random shit and just carry it out. Good enough.
Yeah, chances are you'll get some good stuff.
Is this the good shit?
You'll just get a bunch of horseshoes to start throwing at people.
It's
Just
a
a
bit
bunch of
horse shit
daggers.
then. Yeah, I could use some of that. The deadliest game of horseshoes.
Just have them in holsters.
Just a fucking lion man walking down the road with a bunch of horseshoes all over him.
Yeah, Ray will do 1 cure wounds on himself just to be safe, just to kind of bump him up a bit.
Oh, no.
But he's
Why
going to then head over to get the javelin he threw,
Okay then.
because it's
Yeah,
kind
you
of in the area where the bad guy is.
You eventually find the javelin again. It takes a bit of time. It's a bit difficult considering it's a jet black javelin. But you eventually find it. It has a good nick of blood on it as well.
Got it. Ooh, blood. I've got some blood. Can anyone use is magic shit with blood? Does anyone know that?
What are you talking about?
I threw this at the cloak figure. And look, it's got his blood on it. Does that work for anything?
It couldn't hurt, but I don't know any of it.
Can I do an Arcana check, maybe? Because I don't feel like.
You can roll one.
I get a
Talking about we got like
straight
a
roll,
looking
straight
creature
roll.
kind of thing.
5.
Oh no.
It's blood.
Yep.
The other guy inside, the fortress used blood for shit. Maybe. Who knows?
We could go pay him a visit.
As he's like slaughtering everybody that's
Yeah,
like,
we could see how his conquest went.
Rafe, what about your face friend? You think he's got anything to say about this?
You mean Gamma?
Yeah, that one.
I don't know. Gamma, you here?
As pretty much like they just as you're looking around, like seeing where they're like gonna show up at, as like you just notice they're behind Vin.
Oh, Gamma, there you are. Vinny, he's behind you.
Oh, well, shit. Well, you've been there the whole time and not helping out.
He's not so much a helper that way.
That's not my job to do.
See?
Oh, I can't talk to you. Nah.
He said that's not his job to do, Vinny.
Funny looking bloke he is.
Gamma, do you think this blood is useful?
It's blood. You can do a lot of things with blood.
Magical things.
Possibly, if you know people.
Ooh, wait. I don't know.
You make
Maybe.
pudding out of blood, mate.
It could be good. Alright. I'm going to take one of my little sacks and I'm going to kind of rip it basically into scrap cloth, essentially. And I'm going to use it to soak up the blood into, technically on the cloth, because that way at least it'll kind of semi-be there still.
Okay.
He has no vial,
Just in
so...
case.
Yeah.
I had a couple vials, but I'm sure they're broken by now. You think he knows anything about those two that got away?
Anything about the two that got away?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
No, I wasn't paying attention to that.
I just didn't know if you maybe had some insight on the matter, because you seem pretty smart. You knew some other shit.
Yeah. Though I was doing other things while you were doing that.
Okay, well, either way. Oh, did anyone check their pockets? Did they have anything in their pockets? He's gonna start pilfering the pockets.
One of them's still alive, and one of them's dead.
One's
Yeah,
dead.
are we on the move?
Yeah, well, at half speed, I'm just getting a head start on wherever we're going, so I'm heading
Is
this
there
way.
like a cart we can throw in on?
Is there a
Not
cart in the back?
It's gonna
really.
take a while to get anywhere.
No, there's no cart nor there.
I mean, with all of us pulling, I think we could manage.
I mean, I'm half speed.
Well, the one
So
that's
I'm
alive
so
can
mobile.
walk, right?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say like throw Vin on the cart because we're probably faster hauling his ass around. Yeah, I mean we'll just lead them along, and it's a slow pace, so I imagine we have time to
Yeah.
for these people we just committed murder.
Do you want me to bring the other body with us?
How long's a short rest? Because honestly, a short rest might be worth it to
1 hour.
allow me to. And it's an hour and a half to get back to town. Whatever it takes, it'll be a couple hours to get there. So.
I would say a condition that you're in, like for a short rest, you need to be sitting down for a little bit. You need a breather, Vin. You're
Well, I'm saying, should I take a half hour, rest up? I'd still be half speed even after a short rest, but
Yeah.
I'd be able to fucking turn into a draft horse after that. I'll still be half speed, but yeah, we'll just walk it out.
kidding.
Am I dragging the extra body?
You're just dragging it.
I don't think we need her.
And
The temple could use it.
Let's
It's worth
let's
it.
check our pockets.
all right, fine. I'll drag the body. I'll tie my silk rope around the neck and just kind of drag it like a kid dragging a
Around
toy
the
horse.
neck.
Yeah.
Jesus, Rafe.
For fuck's sake.
Well, where else do you want me to put it?
Dark.
Ankle, maybe? I don't know, you crazy fuck.
Oh, fine. Ankle then. Ankle. It's dead already. What does it matter?
I just got like a perfect visual of it. I'm like, holy shit.
No, you
that looks
technically
horrible.
only need the head, so just decapitate it and just put the head in the sack. But you know,
I'm bringing the whole thing.
There you go.
Maybe they'll want to raise it. Maybe they'll want to bring it back to life to get more questions. Who knows?
Yeah, no need for that.
Technically, you could have revivified anyone.
Not today.
Oh, no
any
more
thirds
thirds. All right. Yeah, no, but he'll just drag him along.
well then, you all continue down the road at this point, pretty much dragging this individual as they're pretty much making it as difficult as they can.
Oh, I'm dragging the corpse.
I know. The other person is also being dragged along.
Oh, is he? Oh, I thought they were walking with us.
No, they're not gonna make it easy for you.
Oh.
If he starts being a dick, I'm gonna poke him in the nose with my rapier.
Oh.
Just enough to draw blood. He'll get the idea.
Drag him if we need to. He's not that heavy.
Yeah, mate. Honestly, you're probably better off dying to us.
Yeah, but as we travel, Rave is constantly looking over his shoulder, expecting the cloaked
Okay,
figure
then.
to come out of somewhere.
Indrid, as this individual looks at you as you're pretty much holding the rapier up to their nose at this point, as they're pretty much looking at you with fucking rage in their eyes, as they pretty much look at you and say, then how about you fucking do it, since you can't fucking finish what you start.
No.
Roll me,
If
roll
I can
me
intercede,
roll
I
me a
would, but-
wisdom save, Indrid.
Spaz, you son of a bitch.
I have advantage. Blah.
Somebody knock this fuck out.
So, and what kind of? You said wisdom.
It's a wisdom save.
Wisdom advantage. Good thing I had.
Well played, man. Well played.
15.
15. You did it again. You just met it perfectly. Same as last time. You don't know he cast a spell, but you know he's fucking calling you out.
It's gonna shrug. The temple's gonna do worse things to you than I would, mate.
What insight would I need to knock this guy out so he stops fucking with us?
Oh, is that what we want to do?
I don't want him out of game. I don't want him suggesting anything
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
in game. I want him to shut the fuck up so we can get there.
Yeah, I'll just pull out a dagger and bash him in the face till he's unconscious.
Okay then. So you effectively knock him unconscious again.
Right.
This close.
Oh
close
man,
to
that would have been
this
such
close to
a-
all
having
that
Indrid
fucking
just
effort.
stab him through the head. It almost works. Damn it.
All good.
Yeah, then.
Oh.
As they're now just effectively just dragging around two bodies now. As you get to the halfway point, as you can see what looks to be a group of guards running into your direction as they pretty much stop you with pretty much what looks to be pole axes drawn.
Don't worry, we got him.
Help.
As they pretty much look you all over, as pretty much you're all covered in blood and charred in certain parts and things like that. Oi! You from the fire? What happened there? What's going on?
These guys.
Some snake cultists, nasty business back there. Nearly killed us entirely, the scoundrels.
Intent to get them to the temple.
Tried to bring them all back unconscious, but one of them just decided to explode the whole building.
Right, mate. Do any of you have any bandages with you? We're a little beat up, as you can see, and we'd appreciate a lift or at least some help to the temple for our wounded.
As the guard is looking all of you over at this point, give me a persuasion check, Indrid.
$17.
Hey,
Okay, then they look at you, and he kind of like looks back at his pretty much group at this point, as he like gives a nod to a few of them. Okay, then you're gonna go with these three, as they're gonna assist you back to the Temple of Justice.
The problem is
All the-
Indrid's
As the rest of you or the rest of us will go over there and check out what happened over there. If there's anything left, it looks like a pretty big fire from what we can see.
Just so you're aware, two of the ones from the fire got away.
One's a mage, mate. Turn
Yes,
into a
yeah.
blind snake.
Careful with that one.
We'll investigate it. No, get moving. We have much to answer to. It's pretty much you're
I
being
like the
all
sound of that.
as you're all being led pretty much back to the city of Redgale, and then further in at this point, as it's night, there's only a few people moving around, mostly guards from what you can tell. Definitely less than what you're used to seeing for the last couple of nights you've been here. But you're all pretty much eventually moved all the way to the Temple of Justice, pretty much being pushed through at this point. And you're not all thrown in a cell, but effectively you're thrown in a holding room, which...
Before we enter, can Rave secretly kind of subtly go off to the side when the guards aren't looking and try to like use some cover and stuff to summon an unseen servant?
No.
All right.
They have pretty much one guiding you and two behind you, because they still suspect you at this point.
All right.
As they're pretty much leading you into the Temple of Justice at this point, as pretty much the unconscious and corpse is taken away from you at this point. Actually, yeah, they'll be taken away from you and put in cells at this point, as you'll all be put in pretty much a holding room or waiting room at this point.
Is he conscious?
The
The
guy, he's unconscious when they take him away.
We knocked him
I was
out.
yeah, I did too good of a job. I wanted to talk shit to him one more time.
Well, we have the time to give them whatever details we need to, given everything that happened over the last couple hours since we got there.
Well then.
Do they care, even?
At this point, we're gonna have to wait here. You'll be seen soon. Until then,
Come back in like 8 hours or so, right? Maybe 9, 10.
just hold tight. We gotta figure out what's up with those ones, and then we'll come back to chat with you.
Looked in worse places, mate.
Oh, I'm already sleeping. I'm out.
Just fucking like curl up
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
ball
fuck
and
all
just
that,
like
man.
go to sleep.
I'm just glad you're okay, Indrid. Last time you said you couldn't really step foot in here because you.
You know, mate, we're gonna burn that bridge when we get to it, you know?
We're already here.
I mean,
It's
you
the
seem to
curse.
imply you'd be the one who's burning.
Right. We'll see how this works out.
Okay then. So as you're all pretty much left by yourselves for actually a couple hours pass by, effectively inside this waiting room.
Short rest.
Yeah, effectively you all get a short rest. For those of you that are trying to get a long rest, you can attempt. But
Oh, well, definitely try.
as a few hours pass on by, you hear a knocking on the door. As pretty much two individuals enter into the room. As you can see, the familiar acolyte from earlier that you get, Arlo, Rezo, and Vindebrand ran into when they originally walked in here, along with the one and the only Argoth.
Argoth.
Oh, good to see your friendly face.
It is you. That's good to hear. I was a bit worried when I was informed that they found connections to the case I brought in, and as well as brought in, or they apprehended individuals following your description. Wanted to be sure for myself at this point, but it's good to see all of you are here at this point.
We're alive for the most part.
You look
Nice.
like complete shit.
Right.
Agreed. Quick question. Is the elemental recovery, is that a once a long rest thing, or is it every short rest?
I believe the elemental recovery works like arcane recovery, and it's
Yep.
once per long rest.
Arcane recovery is what I meant.
So yeah.
We haven't
Once
I already used it. I used it this morning. Yeah, it's been a long fucking day.
But yeah.
But it's good to see you all again. Well, it looks like you all look like shit for the most part, but don't worry, because I brought a few things to help you out.
As he actually has what looks to be a small bag with him at this point.
What you bring?
Prostitutes in that bag, mate.
Argoth, I'm pretty sure I should have died 3 times over, but this new armor kept me up and going.
That's good to hear. It'd been damn shame to lose individuals like yourself. You're quite handy, to be around, be sure. We got quite a bit of information down, and plus those 2 individuals that you captured were helpful to say nonetheless to help your case out further.
As pretty much not injured, Argoth walks over to the table at this point and puts the bag down and takes out what looks to be a teapot. And begins brewing what looks to be a pot of tea for all of you.
Oh, great. I like the tea.
Arlo's focus is very much on that pot.
Are we in like a holding cell here? Or do we
You're
have
pretty much in
seats?
effectively like a holding room.
We're in the
inside-
drunk tank.
Pretty much in the drunk tank, but it's a nice one. They actually have like couches and stuff inside of it.
The stuff's upholstered.
Doors and walls, not bars. is
Yeah,
what
like
I mean?
it's a waiting room, but they don't
Okay.
want you to leave that waiting room.
Gotcha.
Effectively. But pretty much as you pretty much see what looks to be Argoth pretty much putting in a few things inside the teapot as he sprinkles in what looks to be a couple small little like tablespoons of what looks to be some herbs as he pretty much pours that in, and then eventually pours in boiling water, and as he pours you all a cup of tea.
Bottoms up, mate.
Yeah, Arlo takes his.
Happy to drink
Tea.
whatever he's
Love
got.
the tea.
Kevin.
You always make great tea.
Thank you. Much appreciated. One of my specialties, of course.
So
Is
then,
this poison, mate?
If I wanted you dead, I'd probably do it in a more,
Not in the Temple of Justice, I presume.
yes.
It's the perfect crime, mate. It's the perfect crime.
So as
Is
you
it
all
though?
take a sip from the tea, you all heal back 1d8 plus his wisdom modifier.
Oh. Well, okay.
Nice. After those hit dice, that might
3
be
plus 3, so 6, and you all get a exhaustion point back.
Oh, good. I have none of those, but yay. There you go. That's how
Now I
much.
only have 2 levels of exhaustion.
As you all have taken under his class effect, it's tea time.
That's awesome.
That's the class effect.
What is this class? Butler?
Yes. It's called a gentleman.
Oh.
Gentleman butler. He's one hell
Love
of a
it.
butler. You actually got that reference.
Oh, I got it too.
As he
So-
pretty much sits down at this point. So, It seems like you got yourselves more in trouble for that simple bonus that you've been looking for. Even though I said I could probably argue the other thing.
Yeah, we like to go the extra mile, though, don't we?
Never do your work half-assed.
We were told that if we didn't act quickly, they could perhaps either escape or try to do worse.
Right,
Yeah,
I didn't
about
know
that.
there'd be that many.
Well, from what I heard, you ran into a snake's den. That's kind of what happened.
Yeah, mate, in
know.
hindsight, we should have just lit the building on fire from the outside.
That probably would have been a good idea.
We're not just gonna light things on fire without knowing what's in first.
Why not?
Because we have a conscience!
Won't you throw a fire into the woods? Haphazardly.
No!
Who was that? That was
That would be the other one!
No, you're doing it.
At this point, you can see what looks to be Rezo wearing like a mane,
I have an excuse.
like a mane wig.
But yes. So then, at the moment, they're still investigating everything. They got a bit of information from the dead one, but the living one is being a pain in the ass, from what I hear. But with the information you gathered, and plus, you know, the box and the scroll and everything that you handed in, got quite a bit of information from that, and opened up the investigation again. And this pretty much, interests the temple quite a bit. Well, it seems like so effectively, from what I understand, you're not in trouble. I believe, possibly, maybe.
Oh, good. Well, we didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, trouble for what?
I could see how it didn't look good. I mean, we left the building ablaze, right?
Yes, it's one
there's
thing.
that. No. We
It is
didn't
one-
leave it ablaze.
I'm just saying, it's one thing to apprehend a group of individuals and defend yourself while apprehending those group of individuals. It's another thing when a building is found engulfed in flames.
It is not a lie to say it was struck by lightning.
It was struck
He
by
kind of
lightning.
gives
true,
he kind of gives you a raised eyebrow as like
It wasn't our fault.
Oh, no. Oh. Well,
Yeah.
Either way, there's a lot of questions going around the temple at the moment, and I'm sad to say this, but it seems like you'll probably be here for a little bit longer. They need to sort a few things out.
Ooh, how about no? How much money does it cost to get the fuck out of here?
Sadly, they don't take well to bribing.
so
What do they take
you're saying we're not in trouble for anything, but we can't go?
No, at the moment, they want to get all their...
Records.
To be honest, I'm okay with a little bit
Effective.
longer of a nap. So
They want to pretty much cover their ass to make sure that effectively they're not letting go potential murderers that, you know, try to blow something off.
Never.
you can tell Melkork that drinking competition might have to take a pause then, I guess.
Yes. Luckily, he won't be back until tomorrow. You should be out by tomorrow at the very least.
He's still out.
Yes. He's
What's
still
he been
out.
doing all this time?
Well, it's only been a couple hours since we last chat. And like I
Yeah, I
said,
guess
he's
it has
still in
been.
business.
Feels like forever.
Does.
The whole week is almost.
But yes, either way, just hold tight here for a bit. They'll be treating you kindly, though, considering you did a great deed for the temple, from what it seems. So then, just
Well,
keep
that's
your
good.
nose clean, and for the most part, just rest at this point. And luckily, this individual right here will help you with any healing that you may need. Though it looks like all of you are pretty well off.
He's pointing to the acolyte that walked in the room with him, which is the younger, somewhat darkish brown hair acolyte that you met earlier that was kind of inspecting the individual that just died from their heart exploding.
Right.
Oh,
Should
that's
have
what it
known
was.
that. I wouldn't have spent all my hit dice, would I?
Oh, yeah. True.
But if they want a
Especially
full
since
report,
you only heal back max hit dice that you have left on a long rest now.
You only what?
For hit die, or for long rest, you only heal back your maximum hit die you have left.
I've got 0 left, but
Oh.
well,
Wait, what?
I'll take whatever healing. So this guy will heal us up to full.
Wait, that means if you run out of hit die, you can never get them back.
No,
No,
if
it's
you
not the
you
hit
get
die
your
don't
hit
come
die back, you get your hit die back. It's just during a long rest, you use up what's left of the hit die you have, and they're all max.
Okay. That. Yeah.
We get all the hit die back on a long rest.
You have only that set amount of hit die until you.
Right, yeah, until you level.
2 hit die back. I have 2 hit die left, so I can only heal 2. I can only regain 2 hit die on a long rest. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
You only regain
That's
maximum
scary,
of those
yeah.
2, and then you regain at the end of that long rest all your hit die back.
Okay.
So effectively, you heal 6 plus whatever your con bonus is.
Isn't that closer to the original intent on how hit die work?
It's kind of like you only have a certain amount of body-based healing in a day. Whether
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
a short rest or a
Yeah.
long rest is up to you.
So
Should
yeah,
automatically just go to full every long rest, right?
Yeah.
yeah. So we don't get all healing out of a long rest. It's only whatever's left over.
Yeah, so effectively, if
Okay.
you need any healing left, which if you do,
Talk to
anything like
Rave.
that.
But
Alright.
if you're on 1 HP,
Yeah, no. If you
have all
need
hit
help,
die
I'll
left,
help you
should go
out.
up full.
Yeah. So does anybody need healing at the moment? As you do have a decent level cleric in the building at the moment. Okay then.
Only psychologically.
I will ask
I
if they're any
do.
good at regrowing fur.
Yeah, I mean, I'll heal.
Eyebrows.
I've got 3 first levels and 1 second, so I can cure people up too. But if the cleric
shit,
does it,
really?
then cleric does. Yeah.
Rave, you got all that left after that fucking arduous battle we've been through this whole fucking time. What were you doing? Trying to put
I
fire
don't
out or
think he
something?
used.
Trying to put the fire out!
And I don't think he used 1 spell in
I
the
know.
underground.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I know. You used 1 spell out of like 8.
I
Look,
used.
this
I
is the rubber
used.
shield. all
I
over
used 2 spells in the underground. Thank you very much. 1 cure wounds at
So-
3rd level and 1 aid. Sorry, aid at 3rd level, and then a cure wounds at 2nd level.
Yeah.
Indrid and Vindebrand, you heal back both 18 hit points.
Yeah, exactly the same numbers in that
Fuck
order.
Me off.
That's weird.
358, 358.
And just for courtesy's sake, since she has 1 of them, she will use her own one and only greater restoration.
Ooh,
Dips,
that,
dips, dips,
ooh.
dips.
Yeah,
only
on
you.
Vin. That's only on you. You're the only one that needs it.
Good.
So you get her only greater restoration.
Does that remove another exhaustion?
That is
Mhm.
removes 1 exhaustion point.
She diamond
Not the only
sprinkled
one.
you.
County regeneration.
Down to 1, you had 4.
I only had Mark 3, but if it was far, then holy shit.
It's 4.
I don't even
So
know
that
what
would
it was
be
for.
Yeah, that would be mean. But at the end of
Okay.
the long rest and the end of the restoration, that means you'll down to 2 still.
Well, the T was 1 also, so that would leave me at 1.
Oh yeah, the T. So yeah.
Have we had a long rest?
Not yet.
Okay,
I'm,
okay.
s- I'm sleeping right after this one for the.
But pretty much the acolyte steel maiden is pretty much healing you all at this point, helping you if anything if you need it.
Rave's just gonna give his own version of thanks by retelling the story in grand bardic, tellings. Super amazing group we are.
She's nodding her head and like acknowledging everything. Everybody else inside the room can totally tell that there's nothing going through her ears at the moment for Rave, what she's saying. She's just going along with it at this point as she's doing her healing and
That's
such.
fucking rude. This is a great story.
They knocked one over the balcony and held the floor, and Finn was caught on fire. He hit the ground, flaming. It was like a meteor. It was crazy. Insane. And you could tell, look at him, he's burnt up to crisp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
Vin,
do
are
look like you're in considerable pain, mate.
Vin, are you fully healed back up?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Then with that, she will, No, they did not bring back hair.
Nothing
I would
brings
say
back
you
hair.
could choose hair or his exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
That's your
I
I
don't know,
don't give a shit
maybe
what
like
I look
throw
like, honestly.
haste on somebody like a dozen times a day. They'll get their hair back eventually.
It's a fair thing to say that I've never seen a mirror, so.
Maybe we should just get something dwarvish. Dwarves are good at growing hair. They might have something.
There's actually a belt for that.
Mate, you're covered in hair.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm good with hair. I will for her, but either way.
Yeah, those of you that ran out of the building while it was on fire.
I tried to douse the building, ran after an assassin-y-looking cloaked figure, and then as I was standing outside, lightning struck and blew the whole place apart.
All I saw was you ran away from a lizard that was swinging at you wildly, and he was even blinded.
You didn't even see me go after the assassin. He was booking it.
What assassin? I don't know what you're talking
The big cloaked black thingy.
I'm kidding. He killed me twice. Yeah.
Well then, if there's anything else you all need, just let me know. I'll be a bit of ways outside.
Do you have any pillows? It's a little cold in here, and some blankets. That would be wonderful.
Oh, just food.
Oh, food too. I like food.
I'll be able to assist with those. We'll
Wonderful,
take their
thank you.
time, but
Do you have a bath, perhaps? Something that we can use
Sorry,
to...
I cannot help you with that.
Maybe just
Why
like
not?
a bucket? Can we get like a bucket of water?
That can be arranged.
Great, excellent, wonderful.
Water would be good.
Do you
I'd
not
take,
bathe in the temple?
I could drink gallons of water at this point.
The temple baths are not access to outsiders.
Even ones as renowned as us.
Hey, we ain't renowned.
We're pretty darn renowned. I mean, I'm going to share this tale. It's going to go
We're in
wide.
a holding cell.
We're like 2 steps away from being criminals, mate.
We're not criminals.
We've done nothing wrong.
Done nothing wrong.
They're quite literally keeping in this cell just to be sure, just in case you're not criminals that just murdered an entire inn of people.
I mean, I have nothing to hide. I didn't kill anyone. I didn't set the building aflames. I did nothing.
He is honest. He did nothing.
Hey, for the record, I did try and help put out some of the flames, but it was a bit crazy by then.
Did you? I thought you just doused yourself with it.
Well, I put my cloak on there. I don't see it.
Oh, that's right. You did. Yeah.
For it.
That was very smart. How'd you know to do that? I did thought only water worked.
Well, a little bit. Fire needs oxygen, so you take it away with, smothering it. And
Really?
It didn't work. It was too big at the time.
Okay.
Smother it like a baby, mate. Ma'am.
Whoa, what?
She's already out of the room before you say that, luckily.
Oh, I was gonna ask her. I'll turn to Argoth. Who's gonna be saying this anyway? We're gonna talk to like a sister or like someone like her, or like are we just gonna be hanged?
You're most likely gonna probably be speaking to a steel maiden.
Right.
Well, that's fine. In the meantime,
Who was it? Is Miss Malekian? Is she in town?
I have no clue who that is.
I'd like to request an audience with her.
I will tell you this since it was so long ago, but you remember Malekian being taken to the Mount Vatoon.
She went to Mount Vatoon. Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought I
Mount
also heard
Vatoon
that
with
they
their
were
daughter.
bringing people back when all that was happening too. But
No.
gotcha.
The Temple of Justice currently has who was left here at the moment, which is mostly acolytes with a few Iron Maidens from what you hear.
Okay.
But either way then, I hope you all are going to be doing well soon. Just be honest with them for the most part. Try not to hold back any information. If you feel like, it's incriminating, then I would suggest holding it back. But besides that,
We've done nothing wrong. Thanks.
if you've done nothing wrong, don't worry about it. Good luck, everyone.
okay.
Thank you for the tea.
No problem.
Rave's just going to burn a first level spell slot to conjure an unseen servant and have them go throughout the party to just kind of help people who got hurt. Give Vin a massage, Rezo a massage.
Oh.
Try to really
So
ease
it's
it
only
out the
an hour,
tension.
though.
Oh, but well, for an
Actually-
hour. I mean, I don't. That's a long time.
For a massage?
For my God, I mean, like, my hands hurt after maybe like 10 minutes of like massage. So what?
I don't know, man. A massage might hurt like hell right now with all this burned.
Oh,
skin I
tender.
have.
That's why I asked for the water,
That's the
because I
magic
figured,
you use for it.
use it to clean the body, and kind of the massage is just like tender. If people need more, he'll burn another one. Actually, no. After the one starts doing it, he'll ritual cast the other one, so he'll just keep a steady supply of unseen
that's-
servants
that's
to
cool.
pamper the party.
Woo!
Rave, this is why we keep you around,
Yeah, you see, I'm good for the downtime.
Is there any way we can summon a messenger to like send messages out from this cell or this area?
I could
do
just
that
summon the
tomorrow.
servant on the other side of the bars and just have them go.
Do they talk?
Well, I can have them write things, or I can give them a letter.
So, there's two ways at the moment of doing that.
Mhm.
There's asking the acolyte and seeing if she's able to do it, or there's pretty much the magical way, which is either Wobbles or the Unseen Servant.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can do a similar thing now too, with my wild companion.
Animal Messenger.
No, the wild companion. That's a Tasha's thing.
Oh yeah, you can summon a familiar now.
Yeah.
With a,
Huh.
if you have a wild shape, you can summon a familiar now as a druid.
Oh, look at that!
It takes up
That's neat.
one of your wild shapes.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
bit broken. Nice though, but damn.
It's
I mean,
it's
just
pretty
a
nice.
familiar.
it's good and bad. I mean, it's not
Hey,
crazy.
a thing you get back on a short rest, find familiar, that usually costs like fucking 10 gold every time those things die.
But it takes up A, one of your wild shapes, and B, it only lasts as long as your wild shape would.
True.
Oh,
So-
alright, okay, that's fair then.
What to ask for that?
So it's a smaller find familiar. It can't be like sent out for like prolonged messages like a regular familiar can, but you know.
That's still really cool though. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I just want to write a letter to Lord what's-his-face,
Steelfoot.
Steelfoot.
Okay then.
Tell him, hey, job's done. We were investigating another affair when things turned sour. We're in holding at the temple. Please ready our payment.
Okay then. Message received. However you send that. I'm assuming probably one of the familiars, just so you don't get other people into it. But yeah, the message is sent out, and you guys are pretty much kept there for the night, allowing you guys all to get a long rest inside of there.
Nice.
Woohoo. And is it half or all hit dice restored?
So
Oh.
all your hit dice are restored.
Okay, yeah, and hit points is
Just-
only based on hit dice. Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah.
That was a
But-
long day, guys.
It was a long day.
But with that, you all are pretty much let out of the room and asked to follow the acolytes.
Are we armed?
You're still armed, yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh,
They don't see you as too much of a threat, just because this is right next to the barracks, probably the second most posted area inside of the, or manned area inside of the entire city. So, you know, how much damage could you cause? Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
We just wanted to sow chaos. Yeah.
just go invisible real quick and start robbing people, you know.
But yeah.
That's a fun thing we can do when we're like level 12. How much chaos can we cause in the temple before they find us?
We do lots of crazy shit.
It's like
Oh my God.
GTA when you like hold up in like a building, but like it's just the fucking just temple. How many guards we're gonna go through until we get knocked down?
Get knocked down.
Mhm.
Just
Okay,
wait till
then.
the tanks come.
Oh. So you're all pretty much, for the most part, led throughout the temple until you're basically brought all the way to the other side of it. Until you're brought to this very nice wooden door inside the temple with what looks to be inscribings of Curvalia and some of the other sisters in minor parts here and there.
Gag.
Yes.
Arlo kinda
That's my
tries to
gun's lady
smooth-
friend.
Arlo tries to rustle and straighten his rather frumpy clothing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I
Ray
fluffed
doesn't
my
wear any
feathers.
shirt, so he's just pretty much armor on the rest of it, so he's fine.
Oh, did you get a horse brush? We could like brush your fur.
Oh, I have my my unseen servants do that every day.
Braids.
That is literally every morning. He is completely filled with all the like nice things. He's got oil, perfumes for his hair, grooming. He has a grooming kit, one grooming kit for himself.
Okay, well now that I know that, I'm gonna start stealing from it.
Was I able to mend the duster?
Give me your Arcana check to see how well you fix it back up.
Do you want me to help? I think I got mending too. I do. Do you want me to help with the mending?
Yeah, could you?
Yeah, I can help with the mending.
Alright.
I got
This
mending.
is a really nice duster. Arcana.
And I will say, if he sees you guys trying to fix the code, he actually is pretty good with sewing himself, so he will do it the old-fashioned way.
Okay then. Actually, we'll ask that before you guys leave the room and everything after your long rest. Is there anything else? Obviously, the mending of this and this fixing it up. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you pretty much leave the room for the day and have your meeting?
Well, typical morning kind of stuff, I guess. If this is a new day, and it'll be prayers to Elo and adjusting spells for the day, and I think. For now, that's it.
Yeah, Rave just does some Old Spice prestidigitation aftershave on himself. Trying to make himself look nice, smell nice.
That's pleasant.
He'll probably also do the thing where he prestidigitates small puffs of wind to make his mane look like it's blowing heroically. At the same time.
Okay, then. So with that, you're all pretty much brought back through the temple and eventually brought to this room with a very finely inscribed door. As it's open up to you, you can see what looks to be a very nice office, which has a few individuals inside of it sitting around at this point. Though, as you're pretty much led further into the room at this point, you're pretty much brought to one of the end desk at this point, as you can see what looks to be a elven woman with a darker almond shade skin sitting there. Somewhat reminiscent. No. Elven.
Elven, okay.
Yeah. Somewhat reminiscent to some of the other wood elves that you all are familiar, or some of you are familiar with, like Rezo and Vin. But you can see this individual not in full armor, but more robes at this point, pretty much sitting back at this point, going through paperwork. Oh, hello there. Welcome.
Salutations.
Yes. Please take a seat. There's not enough chairs in here, sadly, but this should hopefully do for now. If any of you wish to stand, you can. It doesn't honestly matter. Just sit if you want, stand if you want. It's up to you. I don't much care.
Rave stands looking as manly as possible.
Then I'll go crisscross and sit down.
Chest pecs popped out.
Tucked myself into a corner.
Oh, we'll take a chair. We'll probably take a footrest.
Well, then it seems like all of you have been up to quite a bit of fun lately. Would be the best way I could put it.
Violence, I would say.
Yeah, that's also another word to throw onto it. So then, how about we just take it from the start? Why were you at that building, or better yet, what's your connections to Malcork, the giantkin that had hired you, and what was the job, and why did you take it? As she's looking at all of you, it also looks like she's glancing down at a couple papers while you're chatting.
Well, we found Malcork when we were told about an individual who might have specifically magic items that we could perhaps purchase off of. After negotiating a few things, he said that we could maybe perhaps get a few of them if we did a few things for him, investigating those that tried to attack him recently. We agreed, and we took our best effort, found a way down to the sewers, thinking that we followed a clue to Scales. Found some snakes in there. Dastardly things. Knew they weren't local. Who was it? Vinny. Vinny, they're not local, right?
Oh, no, not at all.
Yeah. See? And so when we found that out, we knew that there was something afoot. And then our senses brought us back to Redgale to then find a new clue down south to that inn. And we had it on good authority that there were some nefarious folk in there. And we did. We found what appeared to be snake-like people. Nasty ones. Ones with snake heads and snake bodies. Fangs!
It was quite distressing, to be honest.
Oh, and I have the blood of one of the ones who tried to get away. Nasty fellow. Black cloak. Deadly, deadly. Would you like it?
Yes, indeed.
Here you go.
Thank you.
No problem.
Some of the 3, 6, there was at least 6 of them inside of that place that had the bruised throats like the ones that we spoke to the day before.
So more individuals with the same injury. Yeah. That's good to know.
They also had the place rigged to blow.
Did they? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, you said that, yes.
Yeah, it didn't just slowly catch on fire.
I just saw the lightning come from above and it blew. I've never seen lightning blow up a building before like that. And there was a flying snake, right? The winged
Bro,
snake.
it wasn't originally a flying snake. It was like a snake person, and then it turns into a flying snake. And I tried to blast him out of the air, but it didn't work out.
But yes, we were working for the best of the community.
Okay then. Well, it definitely seems like you ran into a lot of trouble. It would have been better if you waited for assistance.
But we found out that if we didn't act quickly, they would escape. Information was leaked to them. If they got it too soon, we would be too late.
Yes, but at this point we just have a building burn with a bunch of seared corpses.
Right, sounds like the problem solved.
Wait, you have one that's alive. Don't you have them for questioning?
The one alive will not speak, no matter what we do.
Nothing? Oh.
The other one is dead, and seemed a little bit too willing to speak, if that makes sense.
Well, you've got the bloodied cloth. That's something.
Yes, that will help us track on what we're looking for, considering we had no other connections, and it's a living individual that made it out of there. But for the most part, we have a prisoner and no other information besides what you brought us, which I will say it was great. I'm grateful for that much assistance, as you pretty much frightened the snakes, from what it seems, but you did not completely got rid of them.
You're welcome.
Well, excuse fucking us.
We had reason to believe that these individuals were involved with the crag. So forgive us for thinking that even though we may have scared away this local chapter, it's unlikely we would have been able to take care of that particular issue in its entirety.
As she kind of gives you a raised eyebrow, chapter. As she kind of like puts the papers down and like folds her hands up at this point. You do understand what you ran into, right?
Snake cult?
Bunch of snakes?
No. This is no cult. These are spies for the Crag, one of the strongest armies on the east.
Well, mate, I was half
The one
drunk
that's
and we killed like
the one
twice
that's
as many of
currently
them.
pushing our lands. I do appreciate your assistance, but I would at least suggest next time, especially if you fall into learning of this group this large, to at least stand back for a little bit and figure out what's going on. I do appreciate your assistance in this matter, but at this point, we pretty much have a building full of ash and a spy that's unwilling to speak.
And was to investigate.
And the bloody handkerchief.
And what if we was able to procure you some more information?
I think we've done enough, to be honest.
Would we be compensated? I'm dead ass.
As she just looks at you with like pretty much plain eyes at this point, like, honestly, probably not. There's no contracts for them. This is individuals connected to an army. People here and there will welcome you.
Can you tell me more about the Crag? How big of an organization is this?
Okay then. As pretty much she begins to pretty much like kind of like pull out a couple other papers at this point and like pass them along to each one of you.
Briefings. Awesome.
As you're looking over these pages, they actually look very reminiscent to a lot of the evidence you all collected at this point. So then, as you can see an image of the chest, this right here, obviously a simple lockbox of sorts designed to have a trigger of sorts, but the symbol right here signifies the Crag. And from certain other connections of these individuals, these are infiltrators of the Crag. They will push, for the most part, corruption through the city itself, as well as attempting to weaken the organizations within it. and usually here and there try to take control of people and use them against the city themselves. You, from what it seems like, originally ran into what we're starting to find in a multitude of our cities, as she points out the image of the individual that was autopsied. What looks to be a dead snake where the heart was in place of. It seems like they have a new way of taking control of people without making it obvious.
Well, if you have everyone expose their chest, I'm sure you can notice.
Yes, but that's only gonna work so long. This is a new thing. It could be changing simply, or changing easily. It's something that we'll be placing in, but obviously there's certain points we can't cause or force upon people just yet. But the main thing, most of all, just to inform me of who the Crag is, but the Crag is the largest kingdom to the east. They mostly take control of the coastline of most of the eastern side of Candoria, as well as most of the swamps and jungles in that area. They are ruled by the children of the Queen of Scales, also known as Val. The dragon that is, for the most part, rose into godhood, and her spawn.
Hold on. You telling me there's an ancient dragon god leading a kingdom of snake people just that way?
No, correction. The spawn of an ancient dragon god is leading a kingdom of lizard races that despise anything that isn't a lizard.
That's more approachable, though, mate.
I think they prefer reptilian, actually.
I can fucking care less.
Toad.
Yes, but as you can see, we are no enemy of Redgale at all.
Of course, that's why you're not under arrest or anything like that. Certain matters might have been considered by certain individuals here as, overtaking the law, but you did good work, to say the very least. That's why nothing will be pushed upon you.
Thank you.
At this point, though, I suggest you probably lean out of this and probably watch your back at this point, as you probably have now a target on your head, as you effectively disbanded a group of spies in the area. Now, some of them got away from what it sounds like an assassin and a whisperer. But
what's a whisperer?
A whisperer is a type of priest, similar.
The kind that can strike a house and make it catch on fire and blow up.
From what we understand, they follow the same magical orientations as a druid, but a bit different. Their morphing is a little bit more sinister for the most part, as they're able to shift into things more along the line of their goddess.
Snake with wings. Got it.
Dragons, dragonkin, things of that sort.
Ooh, interesting.
Side note. Can I now wild shape into a flying snake?
You cannot.
Fuck!
You don't have flying speed.
A flying snake, yes. Flying snake, yes, when you get the access to flying speed. What you encountered was actually a type of dragon. That guy turned into.
Not a beast. Okay.
Well, that's good to know then. So, do you need anything else from us?
For the most part, I would suggest for the next couple of days you keep your heads down. And besides that, if you come across any more incidents that involve the Crag in any way, considering you're probably now a target, please inform us.
Okay, but we won't probably be staying here that long.
It's true. Are we allowed to leave the city as of today, or is this keeping our heads down more of a friendly way to stick around?
If you're leaving the city, my question is, where are you traveling? If you're going to be continuing further southwards, then I would probably suggest stay in the city for a few weeks.
Oh, no, we're going to the north.
Yeah, we'll head up into the woods if we go anyway.
Then if you think you'll be safe there, travel on.
Should be fine.
Around the corner.
Do you know if there's any antidotes that could be useful to their effects?
The poison, you mean?
Yes, because I saw one of you got really, like...
None that I have access to, nor have liberty to give away.
Right, okay. By the way, can we keep the snake in the box?
The snake is dead.
How'd the snake die?
It killed itself.
How can a snake do that?
All
Strangled itself.
Can we have it anyway?
Tie itself up into a pretzel, did it?
No. All thralls under the Whisperer's control can be killed at any time.
Yeah, but can we have it?
Does it seem like she should know that?
So what you would know is a Steel Maiden is pretty much, along with a judge and keeper of peace inside of cities, also pretty much a high cleric on the battlefield for the most part.
I mean, specifically the word thralls. Unless that was like a Freudian DM slip kind of thing.
It's a wording I'm close enough to use for them.
I roll an insight just because.
Sure. You're not going to get anything from it, I'll tell you that much.
It's a 5. So.
Can I use my Eldritch Sight to see how much stuff lights up in this room and on her?
On her, and as well as on the other Steel Maidens that are inside the room, quite a bit.
Shit.
But besides also them glowing slightly, as all spellcasters do, but them a little bit more intense than the members inside of your party.
They're buffed!
What little gun to you, mates?
Can I try and catch? I want to catch like a. Does Indrid have a like a poker face, like a tell when he starts doing his Eldritch Sight?
I assume his like eyes have like a slight glow or something like that.
I kind of think of it honestly as just like blinking, and they change color into probably like more a kaleidoscopic sight for the Eldritch.
Sharingan.
You know?
Magic circles in the eyes themselves.
Yeah, it does require somatic.
Not for Eldritch Sight.
Not for Eldritch Sight now.
Does it not? Oh.
Just happens. Yeah.
I thought it said like you cast the detect magic at will.
It's not something you would notice unless you've seen it 100 times.
Well, we're going on a few, so I want to see if I can catch on to it.
Okay. But at this point, I wish you all luck. If you have any further information you wish to give the temple, or you need any further assistance, come back here and we can help you the best we can.
Again, I asked previously and I got nothing. Is there any word from Rosewick?
Not from what we heard of. No.
Too bad.
Honestly, we probably won't be hearing from Rosewick until spring. Maybe possibly a couple travelers coming in from Rosewick to avoid the winter. That's about it, though.
And what was your name, ma'am?
Priestess, or Iron Maiden. Not Iron Maiden. Steel Maiden.
Iron Maiden's
Ava.
so much cooler.
Ava. Ava, hello.
Whoa, we've been talking to this chick the whole time? Wow.
Yeah, hold on. This is conversation.
How did I know it was going to take a turn whenever I checked this?
I stand by Rave's previous assessment of what he does in the room.
See, because I don't like Temple.
It bumps
but
up.
it's kind of like having sex with a nun, you know?
It's
like the same kind of.
The Steel Maiden.
It's
Yeah,
a
really.
challenge.
That's
Yeah,
Fair.
I gotta sidle up out of the darkness, looking hot as shit. What roll do I need to make, Spaz? Deception.
Deception, I guess, yeah.
I gotta look hot. What do I do?
Yeah.
Deception.
Where did I stuff the handkerchiefs in the right place? Did I pat it?
Performance or persuasion, wasn't it?
17.
What do I roll for this?
Insight.
Insight?
Insight, wisdom save, possibly?
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
It could be intelligence, honestly.
I mean, if she's a cleric, wisdom would be her forte.
Yeah, like I'm thinking right now, like I can make a wisdom save.
Charisma.
Well, we could do a charisma save.
I always feel like if it's charisma versus charisma, it's like who can come up with the wittiest banter. Like rap battles. Who mic drops? Ooh! That's low.
Yep, I'm hot. I'm mysterious. I'm hiding out in the shadows. But she's watching. That's all I need.
She's watching.
I control the room now.
I ain't the captain.
Ben's gonna have to make a charisma save now in a second.
Everyone makes a charisma save.
Yeah, right.
Now let me make a dozen more wisdom saves with our charisma saves with all the rest of the Steel Maidens. Nah. So, yes. If there's anything else you'll need, just come back here. And hopefully, if nothing's in our way for information or stuff like that, we should be able to speak to you anytime.
Right. Well, good day, and we'll just, I suppose, see ourselves out.
Yep, we've got to get to some drinking, don't we, Vinny?
Honestly, I might want to wait another day.
Go get paid, mate.
No, you can do it, Vinny. I believe in you.
I'm just saying I'm still exhausted.
Yeah, that's only ability checks, not saving throws. You're fine.
Oh, if that's what it takes. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we should go try. We definitely should go talk to Melkor.
So then, you're all let out of the temple at this point.
Should we talk to Malkor first, or should we talk to the little dwarf dude first?
I think the dwarf is closer.
They're about the same distance, honestly.
Yeah.
So, this pin over here is Malkork, and the E over here is the dwarf. So they're actually
they really are. Like,
yeah, they're about the same distance, honestly. Like when it comes to walking.
And we want to go north, so it doesn't really help.
Now, I will say Uther is more closer to the Lord's estate when it comes to your guys' camp, as you're kind of like camping out near the orchards, since you know.
So that was like the whole we left afterwards, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So let's go to Malkork.
All right, Malkycork.
Okie horky.
Okay, then.
That's
So you all begin to make your way to Malkork. It takes a bit of time, as it's about 8 in the morning at this point. You guys were held for quite a while, but at this point, you're starting to make your way out throughout the town. At this point, it's a bit lively for the most part, but you all eventually make it to the lovely estate of Malkork, as it stands there like it was earlier last night.
Hey,
Suspicious.
Malkork.
Why wouldn't it look the same, Spaz?
I don't know. Why wouldn't it?
Insight check.
Nickety knock.
9.
I don't know. What you were trying to insight check the DM?
No, the building.
Oh, you're insight checking the building? Hold on, let me roll a deception check for it.
Okay.
You never know with these mimic buildings.
That'd be terrifying. That thing's like the size of a fucking Tarrasque.
They used to exist. Oh, that's a natural 20. It's just a building.
Make a mimic.
Poker face.
Well, don't worry. I knocked on the door. Knock, knock,
Hey, does
knock,
anyone
knock, knock.
answer the knock?
Nobody does answer the knock, actually.
Everyone's fucking dead inside.
Is the door unlocked?
I'm gonna start taking bets.
Is the door unlocked?
Door is not unlocked.
Okay, so it's locked.
Does there appear to be any windows on
Yeah.
the second floor that might be unlocked?
On the second floor?
Yeah. Probably not on the first floor. Why would you?
It could be first floor windows, yeah.
What was that, Indrid?
I'll just use my thieves' tools.
Where are we at here?
Front
What?
door of the giant's house. That giant inn.
Nobody's at Malkork's?
You're not answering the knocks.
Nobody's answering the knocks at the moment.
And we spoke to the butler yesterday, and
Before we went to
basically
sleep,
said
yeah.
we're going to come back.
Wouldn't it have even been yesterday? It would have just been less than
Well,
12
Well, technically
night,
yesterday.
yeah,
I mean,
half a day ago. Yeah.
well, the butler did say that Marquardt will be arriving sometime today, so if he's not here, Vin can't have his drinking competition, which I think is a large part of why we came here.
well,
so
the butler should be here to welcome his master home, right?
Oh, he's going to meet him, so we just
Meet him,
come
but-
back later.
What do you mean meet him? He's supposed to meet him here.
Well, he's just
Maybe
not
he needs
home.
help
I mean,
with
just
luggage.
No. Someone just probably got to the booze a little late at night. He just needs to be woken up. Find a window. Let's tap on it.
Hold on.
And Arlo will mage hand and just start knocking at windows one by one.
Okay then.
Rave's gonna peer in if he can to anyone going, hello.
Okay then. As you're pretty much knocking window to window, you're not really getting any response as you're just moving there. As you're looking through, the curtains seem to be shut for each one of the windows.
Oh, thinking it was home.
Let's fucking rob him blind.
Oh, that's very mean. He's been nice. Why would you say that?
I don't understand the question.
I'm gonna just try to see if I can get a better...
I'm gonna turn to Rezo. He's a thief. Like, right?
I'm just gonna try to get a better look inside real quick. And I'm going to cast Unseen Servant through the window on the other side. I don't have to see it. It just has to be somewhere within range.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna have him...
Now, everybody. We don't have to get in there immediately. We can just come back later in the day.
I'm just gonna have him
It's
draw
still
the
the morning.
curtains.
What if
See
you're
what I
in
can
danger?
see.
It's just a typical Saturday. There's not like this danger around every corner.
Tell the servant to open the curtains.
I mean,
We're
that's
just told though to like watch our backs.
Can I smell
Has
anything?
a range of 60 feet.
Yeah. And I don't have to see it. It just says any space on the ground within range.
Okay then,
Still
so you just summon him into the next room then?
Yeah, into the room and just open the curtains.
Okay, he just opens up the curtains.
Okay, is anything inside? It's all good? No.
Yeah, at this point you can see what looks to be the living room for the most part.
No, nothing nefarious, nothing bad?
Nothing that you can notice.
Okay. Can you unlatch the window so I can yell inside?
Okay then.
Maybe
Roll
you
me-
want to stand back yourself there, Rave.
Why? What's wrong?
Stand back.
Trapped
I
window.
just have
This is an
this
ex-adventurer.
feeling.
The thing has to hear me. It's fine. Just open the latch.
Okay then,
Arlo
give me
backs
that.
up 40 feet.
Same.
Give me that. Or give me a what's it called?
Dex.
Strength check.
Oh, for an unseen servant with a strength of 2? Sure.
Did you say Dex saving throw?
2?
Yeah, the servant has a strength of 2.
It's not strong.
Oh, wow.
It is shit
Slightly
for strength.
stronger,
So I mean, just have a
That's
-4 to this. Oh, so like
7.
7.
It's not bad.
Lift the latch.
bad at all. As you pretty much lift up the latch into the room at this point, as you pretty much open it up, as you can see what looks to be kind of a mix of a dining room for the most part.
All right,
You get
yeah.
a better look at it.
Rave just cups his hands and just kind of goes, "Hello, hello, we're here."
Nothing.
This is really weird. Why are they so quiet?
Had enough now? Because they're not home. We'll come back later.
I mean, I could see that Butler's the type to go to the early market so he gets the first choice of the goods and then coming back.
Well, what do we do now?
Could go.
Well, we can go
go
see
get
the
some
prince,
breakfast.
the lordling, or get
Oh, yeah, we could
breakfast,
get a
also
payment.
good.
I enter.
I'm not gonna let you.
Okay then.
If-
Misty
How can you stop him?
Oh, you misty stepped. I didn't see that.
I'm not,
I'm not gonna let you fucking
Grabs your mist.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
just, since the window's open now, I'm just gonna go in there and like look around, see if I can like see anything, if there's any signs of like a struggle, if we are just breaking into this guy's house.
Okay then. As you pretty much move around the building, or
I'm gonna
inside the building.
stealth too.
Okay then.
Indred, what the fuck?
Oh,
That's rude. I know what you're doing.
I know what you're doing.
24.
24. So you begin pretty much moving around inside the manor at this point, slowly creeping about, making sure you're not noticed at all at this point. Which you're pretty confident if there is anybody in here, nobody would notice you. Sneak around. But for the most part, there doesn't seem to be any activity or anything that's notable in here. Seems like for the most part, it's been left alone.
Does it? Yeah, I'll leave.
Okay, then. You just jump right back out the window.
Oh, anything in there, Indra?
No, man, it looks alright. I think they're just gone.
Is this normal activity for you lot? Just
Alright.
popping into people's houses when they're out?
Now,
Yeah.
Vin, I'm worried. There's a cult out in a cult. There is a group of foreign enemies that have just recently tried to kill someone and have just
There
currently
is
been
no
left
cult
abound
in
right
the
now.
city.
They could be in there trying to kill our friends, so I'm a little concerned.
It wouldn't be the first time they tried to kill him either.
See? Okay. Unseen servant, just go ahead and close the window, relatch it, draw the curtains, and just stand there and do nothing.
As
Can we
it
go
just
get
does all
a
that.
bite to eat now?
Well, at least we can try that alchemy shop that he mentioned with the plates. I want to get a plate.
Mate, you realize that plate's gonna get shattered.
Hey, I can mend the plate, by the way.
Can you mend magic stuff?
I think so. Why
Can you
couldn't
shatter magic stuff?
I can shatter magic stuff.
God, there's a lot of questions now. I don't know. Maybe the guy at the shop will know.
Could you use it like Captain America's shield if you can't shatter it?
Maybe he has traveler versions where they're like
a mundane item is now.
maybe they're like tin
the
plates, you know.
You make armor out of fucking trash.
Just
And
magic trash.
I mean, the cloak of billowing is now the amazing armor.
Just like
I'm
throwing
just-
the just little like plate just
Shit
around,
just
like
got real.
ting, 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 just bounces off a bunch of people, knocking them out.
Okay, then. So, as you're all pretty much moving up to the cafe at this point, it takes you a bit of time, but you eventually get to the Alchemy Cafe. That's right.
That's what it's called?
Yep.
Awesome.
But you go in there. So now this is gonna catch your eye a bit, Rezo, but you'll actually notice the person at the counter is a Rougarou.
Oh no, you don't look your best.
No, I don't.
Besides that, there's not a whole lot of people inside at the moment. You can see the person at the counter at the most part is pretty much cleaning up everything.
How far away is the place from Malcorks?
Northern part of the city. It's where I'm at, near D.
Yeah, it's literally at the
okay.
what is it? The Winter Shield, which is at the front
Oh,
of the town.
pretty far away.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to the counter and like start like getting ready to pull some money out of my coin purse and be like,
Do you have any kind of tonic for hair loss?
As this individual looks up at you, and like you see the look on her face of like just like pity,
Fire.
and also just like an inquisitive look of like, how did this happen?
House fire.
He's right.
Give me a second. I will look through our things real fast. Hold on.
Appreciate it.
Ooh, she's got an accent. Reza, why don't you talk like that?
Oh, when I was a kid, I ate spiders.
You what, mate?
Well,
That's
wait.
a joke.
Okay.
That's a joke.
Oh,
It's a joke.
The concern on everybody's face right there.
The joke is, he still does it.
She begins looking through a assortment of pretty much coffee bags and like looks over at like you and like gives like a worried look of like, I don't know what to do.
brushing just like puffs of soot that still are in my fur that's left.
As she like comes back to you. Okay. So I don't have anything for that, but I believe Jade would have something.
And where might I find this stone?
Oh, you don't know Jade. Jade is a birdman that works at the Speeding Feather down the road. He collects things. And also, sells weird stuff.
Ooh, I like that weird stuff you say.
Much
Weird
He,
like.
he has a box. If you twist it up and then release it, it plays song.
Ooh, that sounds lovely.
Bro.
I'm told you have some fancy items too, like a plate of deliciousness.
Oh, you wish to speak to the owner then for more interesting objects?
Oh, you're not the owner?
No, I just work here.
Oh, my mistake. Is the owner about?
Yes, she should be in the back working on something. Let me go check to make sure I'm not interrupting anything. There might be a good chance she might be doing something. I'll be right back.
Okay.
As the individual kind of just steps away for a second.
Hey, Rezo, could you maybe have Wobbles hang out at Malquark's and see if and when he gets home?
That
Possibly,
sounds like a good plan.
yeah.
It's up to a mile, right?
Yeah, it's up to a mile, which is within city limits.
It's like the whole city limits. If I was in the,
I would say the
across
city
town.
is probably like 2 miles long, maybe, give or take.
It's like that far then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So effectively with Malcork where you're at, like I would say you'd be able to get it. So like pretty much from where Rave's at to the Temple of Justice, you can effectively reach with with him. So with Malcork, you're a bit of ways, but like it's right at that point where it's literally like walking down the block a bit and you'll be able to speak to Wobbles.
Okay, then yeah, I'll definitely call him out and ask him to keep an eye out for anybody going in and out of that building. Let us know if Malcor shows up.
Could you maybe have him just like kind of listen in? Something seems off.
If he's able to, yeah.
Just a thought.
Oh,
Yeah,
so now
fireplace
you
not
think
on.
something's off, Vinny.
I'll do my best, I guess, maybe.
Much
Who knows?
appreciated.
Who fucking cares?
Listening in and breaking and entering, two very different things, Rafe.
I can do that as well. I could break and entering.
Good
Save
to
that.
know.
Yeah, and technically, I never entered, so I don't know what you're on about.
I taught Rezo all he knows how to do with those picky things.
Your teeth?
Wait, Rezo, you know this one?
Picking locks, yes.
No, that's individual.
No, that's Wobbles.
Oh shit! I thought you were talking about the. I thought you were talking about that chick.
No, this is Wobbles stuff.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought that. Okay.
My bad.
Yeah, I
Oh,
use bobbles.
all good.
Yeah, I'll just have Wobbles hang out.
Yeah,
there.
Wobbles. I don't know. Maybe if you see him, just kind of listen and see what's going on with him.
Okay. Well, easy enough for me. I just, go listen and do things.
Appreciate you.
See ya, as he just flies off. And right after that, you'll actually hear clopping, what it sounds like. And for a second, you all look out the door thinking Uther is actually running around outside, as actually you can see from what looks to be the back room what looks to be a female centaur, which is a bit of an oddity to all of you. Uther was an oddity. Now there's this one, which I will share to all of you again, just so you can see her.
Never mind.
Hey, we met her before, Sophia.
No, Uther met her before.
Yeah, we
didn't.
never technically met her.
Nobody else went there, huh?
I feel like we went back after.
Arlo did. Somebody did.
I think just Rave did, as he was.
just
I did?
Yeah, I want to say you did right after Uther did, and you were saying that you were a big friend of him, and that you were
That's right. Somebody
interested
ran
in
really
buying things
fast.
from him.
They were like,
I want to say it was. Yeah, I want to say it was Rave.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Uther was running.
It was a long
Uther was the
time
one that
ago.
was
It
running,
was-
but yeah,
it
somebody
was
went
one of
to
the
go
first
meet her.
sessions.
Yeah, Uther was running by himself outside. Yeah, no one was with
Well, I
him.
know-
Somebody went back. Whatever
I know.
the case
I
is,
know
but yeah.
Uther went there, but I know somebody else also went there. But
Oh, God.
at this point, yeah, at this point, you can see this individual coming out of the back area. So then, from what I heard, you're interested in buying some magic items.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow. You've got 4 legs. Oh, you're a centaur.
Well spotted.
Yeah, see, well, you don't really see many.
You're a giant cat, mate.
There are more tabaxi in this world than there are centaurs.
Says who?
Says me.
Confirm that.
No, he is right. There is a lot more. You know, cats, litters.
Right, procreate a lot. Very quickly.
We do like it a lot. Either way, so, your name was, what was your name? She just called you the owner. So, Phila? Interesting name. Yes, what do you have that? I saw a plate that could make delicious food.
So you're interested in buying one of my minor arcane objects, not one of the brews or the siphons.
I'm interested in almost everything that's a luxury item. But do you happen to maybe have one that's a little more durable, or are they very durable? I mean, we're kind of going to be traveling a bit.
They're not very durable. It's glass. Well, more of a crystal, to be honest. But
can I mend it with magic if it breaks?
No.
If it breaks, is it ruined?
Yeah.
Ooh. Do you have anything to keep it safe?
Once you decide to buy something, it's yours to keep safe.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe if we get that bag, Vinny, that meat will keep it pretty safe, right?
I don't know much about the bag, to be honest.
This is the mortar and pestle,
Seems
right?
pretty.
Yeah, this is the mortar and pestle. I forgot it's mortar and pestle cafe.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I was like,
yeah, I completely botched it.
No worries. All right, now I know.
Started to get late. Names are getting a little bit scrambled at the moment.
But still, okay. So besides that, what else can you have? So.
Well, I have an assortment of magical brews that you can make. And besides that, I would say a few useful items. The main one is the safety napkin. Surprisingly, it's a lot more useful than I expected to be, considering it can absorb any liquid.
How much for that?
That one will be around 500 gold.
That's a lot. What's the cheapest thing, by the way, so we can get a range of your prices?
The cheapest things would probably be the flavorful spoon and probably the kettle of silence as well.
And those go for
around 100 gold.
Still up there, but a little more reasonable, I suppose.
I hope you know making magical items isn't easy at all.
No, I'm not criticizing the reasoning behind your prices. It's just I never anticipated it that high. That's all.
Well, welcome to the market of magic.
I mean, especially where you are, Redgale, out middle of nowhere.
It's more of somewhere than nowhere.
How much is a bottle of good brew?
A bag of good brew is going to cost you around 100 gold.
I'll take it.
She has a total of as many bags equal to her intelligence modifier.
I will take one.
Which is... So she has 3. Maximum, if anybody else wants to buy one.
I don't have the page up. What is that?
So a good brew has the same effects as a good berry, but besides that, being pretty much a full meal, it can cure you from 1 non-magical poison or disease, as well as healing you 2d4. Each bag of good brew counts as 5 brews, as 5 helpings, and a brew lasts a total of 1 day, and at the end of that day, that brew is no longer useful after brewed.
Yeah.
What's the can you brew it, or do you need something to brew it with?
It takes 10 minutes to brew it, pretty much. You need at least a pot and hot water for the most part.
Does it have to be consumed immediately?
It has to be consumed within 24 hours of being brewed.
Okay, 24 hours.
Yeah. There is another magic item she has, the coffee siphon of brilliance, which doubles that to 2 days.
It would be a nice little pre-combat thing.
Mm-hmm.
What was it that made it 2 days? It was the siphon of brilliance, you said?
Yes, the Siphon of Brilliance, which costs 200 gold.
Okay. And then the Plate of Deliciousness, or whatever it is.
It is. Where is it? I don't see it for oddly. Yeah, it's the Plate of Deliciousness. I don't know why it's not in here. I must have took it off to edit it last time I made the file. But yeah, it is the Plate of Deliciousness, which pretty much how it affects is whenever an individual is holding the plate, it pretty much effectively makes whatever type of simple pastry that they are thinking or craving at the moment, and they can eat it as many times as they want, but it does not count as actual food as it is just an illusion.
Pretty convincing one, though. But how much was it, you said?
That one will also be 100.
Oh, okay, not too bad as well.
As
All right.
it is effectively just a... It's a nice item just to have for the most part.
Mm-hmm. How big's the plate, by the way?
The plate itself is about,
'Cause
I
it's
would
a pastry,
say,
so it's not too big, right?
yeah, for the most part, I would say probably like the
Oh, the
same
croissant.
size. Yeah, like a little bit bigger than one of those tea plates that you hold a teacup on.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's like a small,
Yeah.
small plate. All right. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to find something to make sure to carry it to keep it safe. I don't want it breaking on me. Do you have any recommendations where I could find a padded box for that?
Just keep it on the pony, mate.
Not good enough.
There's a couple woodworkers around here you could look for, honestly.
Oh, would you say that the spiffy what was his name? The Speeding Feather?
No, he's not a woodworker, he's a trader.
Well, would he have one? Maybe anything you think? Maybe?
Possibly has anything inside of his shop.
Okay. Well, and you
It's
have
not-
plenty of
it's-
plates.
Plenty of plates?
Yeah, the plates of deliciousness.
I have a couple.
Can
They
you
take time to make.
can you put one on hold?
Sure.
Great. All right, because I'll be back when I know I can safely transport.
Okay then. Is there anything else I could help you any of you with?
I might come back for more things, but I'll let you know when I return.
She's
Yeah.
looking at the rest of you.
I happened to come across a bit of a rarity in my time here, and I was wondering if it was something you'd be interested in.
And he actually takes out his magnifying glass and puts it on the counter.
She just looks at you and is like, I'd like to apologize, sir, but this is not a shop for trading. This is a cafe.
He
Would he
tries
have-
to reach it, then he can't quite reach it and uses mage hand to pull it, slide it off the desk.
Will you have better luck at the Speeding Feather?
Possibly.
Ooh, Speeding Feather it is then.
It's all right.
Thanks for your time, Sophia.
No problem.
Did you happen to know where the Giantkin might be this morning? He wasn't at his home.
She just gives you a raised eyebrow and is like,
Never hurts to ask.
Not me. They're talking about Melkork.
no, I don't know.
Okay. Your other worker, very nice lady.
Well then, if there's nothing else, I have work to do.
Okay.
Right, we're leaving.
All right, we'll be back
Okay, then.
shortly.
Bye.
Goodbye.
As she walks back into the thing. And that's where we'll be ending it, right there.
Okay.
As
You
you
make that
all...
awkward, Rave.
Way to end the session, rave.
Yeah. So with that, you are all making your way to the Speeding Feather, or are you going to be actually heading to the Lord first?
Oh, Feather, it's like right there.
I'm gonna go get our money.
Yeah, we
The
should-
Feather's like right there.
Yeah, but I mean, what am I gonna buy?
You don't know? Hey, if you find something really good, then you go back and you get the gold, you're like, hey, I got the money.
Let's get our money and then go to the store.
And
Mhm.
we have to
Prime
go
to rent and
there
buy
come
shit.
back. It's such a long walk.
Well done. Either way, thank you everybody for watching tonight's session. I hope you enjoyed it. It was definitely an interesting one. And we will see you all next week. Bye.
They...
Bye.
Oh.